the McDonald's Pokemons. Look at these booster packs. I ordered a few Happy Meals, the whole thing, right? Some people told me you could buy them separately, but I just bought the Happy Meals so I could see all the Happy Meals. I ordered it on DoorDash. I didn't even have to go to McDonald's. So I just sat here from my home and basically ordered Pokemon cards from McDonald's. That was exciting. Scalping McDonald's and cereal cards. I know, I almost went with the title that sounded more like that, but I thought that the title I chose was a little more funny. Buying every McDonald's Pokemon while the children cry. Specifically while the children cry. That'll definitely be a topic of conversation tonight. How many Pokemon cards should an adult be allowed to buy? Should an adult just buy as many as they can buy? I mean, so if the cards are turning a profit, you know, everyone wants you to only buy one because there's not enough to go around. That's the whole point of scalping. But then somebody else just scalps, right? So it's like, what do? Just watch somebody else make the money, I guess. I walked into my McDonald's at 10 a.m. today, asked how many Pokemon cards I can buy. They said as many as I wanted. Then I asked, can I buy them without a Happy Meal? And they said, yep, $2. I said, give me 30. He said, give me 30 of them. I'm going deep. He's just going to buy as many as he wants. Damn, dude. So, let's see. What do I do with this? I got some Yugi cards here. Let me place them down here. All right, those Yugis are out of the way. Woo! Look at all these Pokemons. So these are the booster packs from McDonald's, and I don't actually know what the cards inside look like because I didn't open any of them, just so I could open them here with you guys for the late night stream. What's up, GJM? You drank every little soda they gave you? Oh my god. You can't scalp a scalper? Well, I suppose in a way you could if the scalper sold too low and too early. And then to go, oh snap, I should ask for a higher price. Wow, so the booster pack is clearly not the usual tinfoil booster pack. Some sort of, it's definitely a paper holder. Yeah, that's paper. So it's a cheaper card holder. I guess that's one way to save money. Actually, they probably ought to do this with all booster packs because that foil just goes in the ocean, I'm sure. And, oh, look at this. I got a little hollow Rowlet. My very first Pokemon out of the McDonald's. And I suppose these are collectible too. Is there a holographic of every one of these? 25 years, huh? The hollow on it's not bad. That's a cute card. Flip it around. It's a bit off center. It's not going to be like a perfect 10 or anything. Okay, so there's the Rowlet. Let's go ahead and sneak these up. Pokemons? I want some Pokemons, man. Both hollow and non-hollow. 50 card master set. Oh, that was kind of hard to snip through. Maybe that's a little thicker than foil. Alright, how about this? Oh, this booster pack feels terrible. There's Tepig. What's the best one? You guys think Pikachu is going to be the best one? Probably the original 3 starters, right? Don't do it. Stay. 9K for the master set had to be fake. I got the Shining Mew tonight. Pretty pumped. Nice, dude. There's Score Bunny. Pikachu and Charmander. I think I'll have to agree with that. So here's a little Score Bunny. Okay, that's pretty cute. Yo! Jesus. Cyndaquil. I'm a fan of Cyndaquil. I actually played Cyndaquil in my playthrough of Pokemon Silver. That was my starter in Silver. Of course, the reason I chose Cyndaquil is because when I played Pokemon Blue, I chose Blastoise, the water type. So I was like, you know what? This time we'll go with the fire type. I think Kitty's trying to climb into a little box on the floor. They will not be reprinting. They will not be reprinting these cards. The supplies that McDonald's received is supposed to last the entire month for the promotion. After that, they will hand out old toys. These are only sold in the United States. Wow. It's kind of cool. Wonder how many they printed, though. Might have printed a crazy amount of them. Grooky. It's Grooky. He's so cute. Are those for you? They sure are. Whoa. Kitty's getting fierce with each other. What modern Japanese set would you recommend other than Shiny Star? Here's Fennekin. Hey, I recognize that Bulbasaur artwork. That's from Hidden Fates. Wait, is it? The entire month? Yeah, do they have that much for an entire month? Nobody liked Grookey. Mr. stole all the McDonald's Pokemon. Mom! Mommy's buying them all out. Oshawott. Oh, are we going to get a Charmander or a Pikachu? 20 of 25, huh? Squirrel seems to be a rare pull. Yeah, do you think they're distributed evenly, or do you think some of them are more rare? Sobble again. Wait, did we already have Sobble? I don't remember. We've got one more chance for the Pibsachu. That's the one I'd like. I got a Holo Charmander. Pretty nice. Squirtle was your first pull? I remember my first pull. Ooh, Charmander maybe? Score Bunny! All right, no Charmander. Oh, here's the Charmander. Oh, I don't like that artwork. No Charmander, no Pibsachu for me. I'll get one another day, though. That's okay. That's how the Pokemon cards work. And we got all these little Pokemons. Do you think these have value? I don't know if these will have value. I mean, somebody will probably grade them. Oops. What do you guys think of these? These non-holos? It's non-holos of the starter Pokemon, though. Got Pikachu my second pack. Everyone's like, yes, keep them. They're so valuable. Yes, the base cards have value. Shred them. All right, I'm shredding them right now. Well, I can't have them sit here on the desk the whole night. Let's take a look at these, huh? Score Bunny, Sobble, Oshawott. I like how they used the old style, huh? Fennekin, Grookey, Cyndaquil, Score Bunny, Tepig, and Rowlet. Rowlet's looking real cute. I think Rowlet's my favorite. My wife likes that Charmander. She likes the card arts that match her feelings. She's married to me, so I get it. What? Today I tried to bite my anxiety and I bought 10 Happy Meals. 10 of them? That's a lot of chalky milk, man. I'll take one chalky milk. All right, so I'm gonna place these little commons off to the side as if I have room for them. There's too many cards over here as it is. And we got some Unified Minds again, but I don't have a price for them yet. Spoilers, it's gonna be really expensive. I know you guys want to spend a bunch of money on Unified Minds. I don't even know where to place them. I don't have like room anywhere. Here, maybe here. Whew. He says, good morning, mister. How's it going, mister? Where'd I put the rest of my boxes? Here they are. Do you think the Pokemon Happy Meal cards will be worth a lot someday? Well, yeah, I think they'll have some value, sure. I think all cards do. They're dated. You know what I mean? They're part of the 25th anniversary collection. These cute little cards. Can't really see them, huh? I'll go ahead and place these to the side now. Let's get started. We're going to open some Pokemon cards. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Oof. All right, kitty. Let's move over to the PayPals, and we're going to start seeing what the list generates. Mister, do you remember the Burger King Pokemon promos? I remember those. Do they look like they have print lines? They look pretty clean. If you ever have to refund, do not, and just open other packs, please. Sounds good, Mr. CS-Man. CS-Man. You love the Happy Meals. Mister, I'd like to buy packs, but you already know how it is. Netflix is calling my name. Whoa. Looks like somebody bought something pricey, maybe. What the heck? Give me a minute. That's a lot more Pokemons than I expected. It is a pretty large purchase. Okay. Whoa! So, we start off today with Mr. CS-Man, who says 36 Shining Legends? Mr. CS-Man, are you sure? Will you be getting more tag team? Oh man, that makes me a little uncomfortable, man. You're buying a lot of cards. And You got to tell me, though. You have permission to open these, right? Because I don't want to open them if you don't have the permission to. He says, ah, ha, 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 ha. He says, let's go. I just got to know that you have permission. Okay, he says yes. Let me go get them. Let's see. I'm going to have to go into my other room, okay? Into my stash. Don't tell anyone I have a stash, okay? That's secret. Okay, so I wasn't gonna open these. I was just gonna leave these to pretty much to age. 36 Shining Legends. As you guys know, they don't come in a booster box. They only come in promo boxes. So I had to put this together. All right. Woo! That's scary how expensive that is. Mister, when you open promo, there it is. That's a lot of booster packs, man. Goblin says, don't do it, mister. Bruh, just buy Gym Hero. Shake my head. Well, I mean, he could buy Gym Heroes. I think that Shining Legends is not a bad choice. He really paid for no... It doesn't say pending, it says completed. He's a drug dealer. Yeah, CS Man, that's a pretty large order. I'm not going to lie, that makes me a little bit nervous, how much that is. But you've been buying cards for me for a while. I think what worries me is you say no refunding. I also bought Gym Heroes Time 1, so check that. Also, I bought a box of Darkness Ablaze. Whoa. All right. You got it, mister. As long as this is allowed, okay? Because I don't want you in any trouble, and I don't want to be caught up in any trouble, okay? Okay, so let's see. No refunds. That's right. That's a big order, man. He actually, Bill Gates, they say. He also just bought 2 packs of, oops, Team Rocky off. Wow, crazy. Here it goes. I'm doing it. Sneep. I'm slicing them open. Sneep. I got 15 of the Pokemon card from McDonald's. Oh, nice, man. Sneep. 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 So these Shining Legends, guys, are drying up on the market. They've been skyrocketing in price. And honestly, I could have just left these sealed and they would have just gone up. I didn't have to open these or offer them for sale. And I'm kind of sad seeing them go. Okay, pack number 1. So hopefully you pick up Shining Mew, and if you're lucky, the Test Tube Mewtwo. Those are the 2 cards you really want in this set. The Rayquaza is also really good, and a lot of the cards in this set are good, but those are the 3. So we're going to start out with Zorua Virizion, Shroomish Shaman. Wow, we're going to have to clip this opening because we never see 36 packs of Shining Legends get opened back to back. They're so expensive now. Ekans Shining Jirachi right off the bat. Pack number 3. All right. Beautiful. Maybe we pull the whole collection. It's not a bad set to be picking up right now because, honestly, I don't see Shining Legends getting any cheaper. I don't think they're going to suddenly fall in price. And I think this set is one of the most collectible sets, precisely because it looks like Neo Destiny. Here's the Raichu. Very good. All right. Ooh, we've got Pokemon Breeder. Sweet. Keep half of them sealed. Oh, I'm just going to do what he tells me, okay? Yeah, I'm a little sad to see them go, it's true. We got Lily Raikou. I've got PSA 9 Pokemon Breeder. Breeder, I barely know her. Virizion Croconaw. Spiritomb Manaphy. Keep one sealed so I can grade it. Sounds good. We will keep one sealed. Okay. Totodile Virizion. So far, Shining Jirachi Raichu Pokemon Breeder. What do we have here? Metal Energy and Entei. Nice. He says this is kind of cold. it could end up cold. It's possible. But we've pulled a full art and we pulled a shiny Pokemon so far. And 2 GXs. So the pulls are pretty consistent, actually. That's about what you would expect. Imagine, once upon a time, imagine these are about $6 a pack, like they used to be. This is pretty much what you'd expect to pull. So far, it appears to be... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hyper Rare Mewtwo. Yeah, these are definitely authentic pulls. No tampering. Beautiful. Next, we have Manaphy Super Scoop. So that's one of the chase pulls, is that Hyper Rare Mewtwo. You want the alternative art of him as well. And if you're lucky, we'll find it in these 36 packs. People going, wow. We got Hoopa and Energy Retrieval. Carnivine Raikou. And Carnivine Raikou. Okay, so the first half of the box is done. You pick up a Shining Jirachi, Hyper Rare Mewtwo, Pokemon Breeder Full Art, Raikou, and Entei. That's not bad. I mean, if anything, if this was a regular box of Pokemon cards, we would call that a hot half of a box. That's what we would call that, because Hyper Rare's in there. Now you got the second half of the box. He says, wait, first half? That was the first half. This is the second half. Now, you said to save one. Do you have a preferred artwork? I don't think you'll want Genesect. There's Mewtwo, Rayquaza, and Mew. Do you prefer one of these? He says, I don't care. Best quality. So, let me think about this. In order to make sure we get you the best light pack, the best pack for grading, I'm going to bring out my scale, and we're actually going to weigh these, because if you've got a hit in a pack, these are too expensive to miss out on a hit. So we're going to establish a weight. 22.3, 22.0, that appears to be light. 22.3, we're looking for the lightest pack. 22.25, 22.4, that one's probably got full art in it. Hey, we'll set it to the side, see if it does. 22.03, 22.2, Kitty's roaring, that's right. 22.3, 22.3, 22.3, 22.18, that's unusual. 22.16, 22.3, 22.26, 22.28, 22.3, 22.39, 22.17. So, Mr. CS-Man, these two packs were unusually light. I would guess that full arts make packs heavier. So I'm going to save you this Mewtwo for grading. You could save the Genesect for grading too if you want, okay? Let me know. I'll hold the Genesect to the side until you let me know. And then this pack right here was unusually heavy. This one was heavier than the rest. We're going to open that one first as part of an experiment. He says, save the Mewtwo. Is that the only thing he said? Open the Rocket Dude and save the Mewtwo. You got it. Okay, here we go. So this was one of the lightest packs, and if we pull a full art out of here, that will tell us that weighing these packs does not work. Actually, maybe it would tell us that maybe the packs, well, we'll see. All right, indeed it was just 2 hollows. So that does not surprise me. And this is the heaviest pack in the lot. We're hoping for a full art in here. I tried weighing evolutions and it didn't work. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. Okay, well, the heaviest pack also just had 2 hollows. There you go, guys. Just a useful piece of information. We're going to be saving this Mewtwo for you anyways. He is the lightest pack. Let's go ahead and trim up the rest of these. People going wild right now. Looking at a lot of packs, like imagining 100 Willy Wonka bars. I know. Excuse me. All right. So we want Shining Mew, Shining Rayquaza, and Test Tube Mewtwo to show up. That's what we're looking for. He's got a hyper rare Mewtwo, so his pulls are already decent. The Shining Jirachi is also pretty decent. People really like the Shining cards. A worst case scenario, he doesn't pick up any more hyper rares. He doesn't pick up any of the Shining cards. So it's still a gamble, guys. Remember, opening up Pokemon cards is all about RNG, and we're going to see what he pulls out of these. Whew. What happened? Pokemon started selling the solo boosters in sleeves to combat the weight issue. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, here goes. We got Raikou, Keldeo. Oh, what do we got? Oh, it's Marshadow. I got excited over nothing. You know, there's 2 Psychic Shinies, Shining Jirachi, Shining Mew. We got Raichu. Mister gonna be punching the air. Okay, we've got Raichu and Fighter Energy. Give this man some shining Pokemon. I know, it's up to luck though. It's up to luck. He's pulled a really nice hyper rare Mewtwo, and I hope he gets real lucky and pulls more. All right, Totodile Reshiram. Marshadow Volcarona. Mister, some people fates have to be decided after stream when you have the chance to check mod chat in court. Okay, sounds good. Reshiram. Yveltal and Fighter Energy. I don't know why I'm sleeving up the Fighter Energy. There's Yveltal. Come on. Palkia. Oh, man. Here's what we got left. 5 packs to decide your Poke fate. Yveltal Hollow. Oh, man. Keep praying, guys. Keldeo Reverse Hollow Pikachu comes out. First half of the box hotter than the second half. Latios. Oh, man. Second half is cold. Keldeo Bulbasaur. Hey, there's the Bulbasaur. So the Bulbasaur artwork is actually from Shining Legends. Come on. Ah, that's how it is, mister. So the reason the first half of the box looked kind of like a booster box is because it kind of was like a booster box. You were hitting your hot pulls already, and the second half of the box was cold. Tosses up here. Mr. CS-Man, you still have this booster pack right here. And then here are your hot pulls from your round of Shining Legends. You got Mewtwo, Pokebreeder Full Art, and Shining Jirachi. So with any regular booster box, that's pretty standard actually. So what you're seeing here is their standard pull rate. You also see 3 GXs. So nothing too unusual from the pull rate here. In fact, he has one more pack. It could have a hot card in it. I wouldn't know. Would I leave it sealed? I probably would. Just in case it's not a hot pull and then you feel completely deflated. Let me talk about another issue with you. So with these hollows and reverse hollows, I would actually very carefully sort through them and pull out the 10s and get these all graded, okay? So with the Shining Legends collection, you'll want to carefully grade all the hollows because people will start putting together a complete collection of the Shining Legends, and they're going to want these. Okay, so pick through those, make sure you get the 10s out, make sure you get them properly graded. Just another, that's something we've been talking about a lot recently, is the importance of holo cards these days. Woo! Them pulls were colder than my freezer. They weren't at all, actually. You guys calling them cold? He pulled the freaking Shining Mewtwo, not Shining Mewtwo, the Hyper Rare Mewtwo. He got a total of 3, like full art hits, and then 3 GXs. We used to call them Stingy Fates, guys. Remember that? We would call them Stingy Fates because the pull rate, we thought the pull rate was low. It's actually an old Sun and Moon set, and that was 36 packs. This is actually kind of generous for 36 packs. There's a lot of old Sun and Moon boxes that give you a single full art. That's it. And sometimes it's not even a hyper rare. So he's actually done quite well. It's the reason why those PSA slabs of Shining Legends are so expensive, because you're not just going to buy some Shining Legend slabs and immediately start pulling the hot pulls. It actually takes quite a few packs to find them. And I'm pretty aware of that, because we've opened a lot of Shining Legends on this channel. All right, Mr. CS Man, we'll start by putting these into a baggie for you. These are yours as well, so these all get shipped together. Is the Mewtwo a 10? Oh, that's a great question. Looking a little fatter on the bottom than the top. I would say it's got a shot, but the biggest fear is that they're going to say the bottom's too fat versus the top. Woo! You sent off the Mewtwo? I would too. What are the prices for McDonald's packs going to be? That depends on their price by the time they arrive. People ask me that. I don't price them until they actually arrive, okay, guys? I price them on the day that I sell them. Woo! Definitely won't break even on a 9. Invest in McDonald's packs. Nothing wrong with the fat bottom. That's right. Do I collect WWE cards? I collect Pokey Man cards. Put them in a top loader, bro. Yeah, if you open all the wig packs, I would have been like 6 slabs. CS Man. I think you guys have the wrong maybe expectations of Pokemon cards. I think you guys believe every time you open up Pokemon cards, you're going to turn a profit. I think that's what you might believe, but that's not how it actually works. Sometimes you get really lucky and turn a big profit. Sometimes you break even, which I think CS Man could possibly break even if he's real careful with the holos. And sometimes you lose money. That's how it works. That's exactly how cards are designed. Let's see what his next order is. CS Man actually makes another order right after that one. He says a box of Darkness Ablaze. I'll be right back. Let me go get your box. Mister, you want a box of darkness, huh? Kitty, what do you think of that? All right, I'm slicing open a fresh case. We got a fresh case of darkness. Actually, I might as well bring the case over here. I don't know why I keep it over here. I'll just bring it over and start stacking it up. Here it is. Darkness of Balls. Am I on live chat? I need to be on live chat. There we go, live chat. What's today, by the way? Is it the weekend yet? I wish it was the weekend. There it goes. So, Mr. CS Man, we have your fate in a box. 1 box of Darkness Ablaze. Let's see what happens, mister. What's up, Alex? We got the ads turned on. I love the Bulbasip emoji. That's the best emoji so far. I don't know why I fold that flat back. So satisfying to do. All right, let's see if we can get some fire out of Darkness Ablaze. We're going to start with 1 half of the box and then move on to the second half. Turn slow mode on. I don't think we need slow-mo, do we? Sneep. I think it's cool that you guys are getting so many messages in. It's kind of like a regular chat room. Sneep. Sneep. So this is a nice set to be opening, Darkness Ablaze. Still, I think, a fairly good price for what your pull options are. What's the most expensive card you own? That one. What does Yes Man's mom do for a living? I think you guys need to lay off with those kind of questions. You know, they're not really... It's kind of, what would be the word? There's a word for it. Not nosy. It's kind of like you don't ask somebody their salary, you know what I mean? Intrusive? Maybe the word's intrusive. Yeah. Here goes. Dino. New member. Tyler, what's up, Tyler? Yeah, be respectful, guys. Let's see what we got. Definitely intrusive's the word. It's a little intrusive. We've got Greedent. It's a little too personal. Tapu Koko. And Shelmet. Good morning from the Netherlands. Price of the cards in General Mills skyrocketing, huh? I'm not surprised. Y'all a bunch of foolies. We got Shiinotic. All right. Reverse Hollow Suicune and Butterfree VMAX. Cool. You know what's great about these boxes of Darkness Ablaze? You can pull a hyper rare like this one and actually still pull the Charizard out of the box. So it's not over, and you are definitely getting a hyper rare Pokemon out of the box. In my opinion, that's actually much better than getting, say, a ultra rare trainer card. I don't think the trainer cards do so well. What's up, Adrian? Thanks for becoming a member. We got Bunnelby Blaziken. Swanna. Sinistea. Here's Galarian Slowbro. The best V card to pull in this set by far is the Charizard, but there's also a Mew V card, and I think that over time that Mew V card is going to be real nice to have. So we're looking for one of those two to pop up. Let's get this moved out of the way. We're going to make a members only chat. Combuskin. Is it Combuskin or Combuskin? I bet it's Combuskin. We've got Centiskorch VMAX. All right, so that actually lowers your odds of pulling the Charizard. Come on, Charizards. We want to see Charizards. We got Eternatus V. Whew. Man, I'm tired. Did you guys know I got like 4 hours of sleep tonight? I'm tired as heck. Poltegeist. Tyranitar Grimer. I don't know if you guys saw earlier, but CS-Man actually got really lucky with his earlier pulls. He pulled a Golden Birds out of the tag team set. Okay, so that's the first half of the box. It's actually a pretty good half of the box. You got, what is it, like 2 Vs, a full art VMAX, and a Butterfree Hyper Rare. So considering you pulled all that and you're only done with half the box, the second half of the box could be real promising. Maybe a third full art. It's actually quite generous. And maybe some more V cards. What's up, Big Smiley? What cards do you have up for sale right now? The best ones. He says, weigh these. Nah, you can't weigh these. I was curious if you could weigh Shining Legends, but we noticed the heaviest pack and the lightest pack were both cold. Anyone get a seal box? How much did it cost you? All right, Mr. CS-Man, we got them all sneaked. We got Golett Toxtricity. Diglett, and there's the Mew. All right, so the Mew's one of the better V cards. Excellent. We haven't pulled either of the Charizards, so we're looking for a Charizard. But the box so far is not too bad. Again, I think the hot pull here is he got the Butterfree rather than a trainer card, so that's really important. Toxel Hoopa is Hoopa. Okay. Powerful Energy, making me feel very powerful. I open 4 boxes of Darkness, and I never get the Charizard. He's pretty hard to pull. CS Men, in the past, I noted that I opened up a whole case of Darkness and never pulled the Charizard. Oh, man, this was an incredibly hot box. CS Men, you might not pull the Charizard this round because this is your 3rd full art, but it is a golden Rillaboom. He's looking well-centered in the front. So you've got Rillaboom and Butterfree out of the same box. So that's a very good box, actually. That's a hot box officially. He says, what is that? That's golden Rillaboom, and he is excellent. Another full art. I'm telling you, when they came out with Sword and Shield, these boxes got so much more generous. 4 full arts out of a single Sword and Shield box. That's just nutty. You know, we were opening up a lot of Lost Thunder the other day and just pulling like 1 full art per box sometimes. It would be like a trainer card too. It sucked. So it makes you wonder, are the full arts undervalued or overvalued for either of the sets? Like maybe overvalued Sword and Shield, undervalued Sun and Moon. Makes you think. Those old Sun and Moon sets, like Celestial Storm, Lost Thunder, they're stingy, dude. You're lucky if you get 2 full arts out of those boxes. We got Talonflame. They definitely improved the pull rates for Sword and Shield, in my opinion. Yellhorn. They said, let's just be more generous. And Thievul. You know, so you're getting all these full arts out of this box. Well, like, think about Vivid Voltage, where you're getting like 2 amazing rares guaranteed in every box. It's Pokey inflation, man. Kitty, what are you doing over there? Look at Kitty. Oh, she just disappeared. Is she gonna jump back up? What's she gonna do? Oh, there she goes. What is she doing? I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to do something. I just see her head popping up and down on the side of my screen. All right, CS Men, that was a great box of Darkness Ablaze, in my opinion. Anyone would want that box. How's her vomiting problem? She threw up yesterday. I don't think she threw up today. I watched her. I was in the kitchen, and she was just eating a bunch of food while I was in the kitchen, and then she just immediately threw it up. So she didn't even seem like, she wasn't like gorging herself. I've seen cats gorge themselves. She was just eating her food like normal, and then bleh, threw it up right afterwards. So once again, CS Men, you'll want to pick through these for your 10s. You don't have to grade these right away. They're still printing this set, but Shining Legends is actually pretty old, and we're not guaranteed they're going to reprint Shining Legends. So with this set, be real careful with those hollows. Keep them in very good condition. And if they're done printing Shining Legends, those hollows are valuable, I guarantee you. But these are still in print. These are probably still pretty cheap all over the place. That's the big difference right there. Let's take a look at your pulls. So it's been a strange night, guys. I've only serviced 1 person who just went crazy deep. All right, here we go. Not bad, man. Vikavolt, Centiskorch, Mew, Eternatus, Slowbro, and Salamence. Wow, CS, man, you're opening a lot of cards. Okay, sweet. Next up. Oh, good. It looks like USPS managed to do a package intercept because they just charged me today for that. We have one more order for Mr. CS Men has ordered a spot on the Gym Heroes list. All right. Very nice, man. Those are pricey. And you are in. Marvin Leon got on last time we were going through the mystery packs or the custom packs. There it is. Number 25's gone. We got to go down here to 26. So, whew, everyone crossed their fingers for a hot pull in that. That might be the last WotC box I do for a long time. I might do other sets that are just cheaper. 25K is too much, man. It scares the shit out of me. It's kind of like, what is that, like 10 gold coins equivalent? That's more expensive than some cars. You know what I mean? That's just too much. It scares me. Definitely scares me. So that might be the last WotC box for a very long time. Mr. Jacob Kavanaugh says, hey, mister, I'll take 10 orders of Japanese bow styles and I'll live ship my baggie, please. Name is Jacob Kavanaugh. All right, awesome. Jacob, you go really deep on this, and we definitely got to pull you a hot card this time. Did you say 10 orders? So Jacob Kavanaugh is next, going deep as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll go through the reds as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, cool. All right. Woo! I'm going to go ahead and lower the camera a little bit. What can you get out of the battle styles? I don't understand why it's good. Oh, so CS Man, it's got some really great cards in it. It's got Hyper Rare Corviknight, both of the Urshifus, Victini's in it. Some people actually like Victini a lot. It's got Empoleon. It's got a bunch of cute girls. Who am I missing? It's got Mimikyu in it. Mimikyu is actually real popular. Right, Houndoom's in it. I can't think of others. Tyranitar's in it, one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, Tyranitar's a top 10 for me. Love Tyranitar. The Golden Houndoom. So this is a cool set, and I don't think they'll be releasing it until March in English. So we have it available in Japanese. And people probably be opening it the whole time because it's fun. It's fun, and the cards are pretty. There's going to be like a whole economy to just Japanese modern cards because people love opening them. As simple as that. People really like opening them. There'll be people who own both the English set and the Japanese set because they become familiar with the Japanese set because they open it themselves. Full art Urshifu is worth $400, he says. Wow. All right. Well, let's see what we pull here. We got Corviknight V. Jacob Kavanaugh keeps going deep on these, and I see him Minesweep, and I really want him to get a hot pull. We'll see what happens. Gold Kricketune. You can pull a gold Kricketune out of here? Yuck. Not a Kricketune fan. Here it is, Kricketune. Look at that Kricketune. I buy Pokemon cards to get women. They're panty droppers. Luxray. Oh, come on, man. No! And, oh, there we go. Sweet. All right, there we go, Jacob Kavanaugh. Finally, on the last pack, you pull a full art of a waifu. What's her name again? You guys in the chat room, remind me what her name is. People love the full arts of the waifus, apparently. Cheryl, thank you. Cheryl. I'll place this to the side. Jacob, these are yours. The common uncommons. What's next? Now we're in the red box. We've got, Urshifu V. Yeah, I've been wanting you to get a hot pull, but, you know, obviously I don't have any control over that. It's just whatever you get. Salamence. Entei. Cold. Her name's Michelle. It's Tapu Koko. She's so hot. Best waifu. Use the force. Nah. Oh, double hits this time, man. There you go. You get a hit out of both boxes. You get the full art of Mr. Mustard. What is up with this? It's like a broken... I'm going to throw that one away. That was a bad sleeve. Never seen that before. There we go. Mustard. Escape rope. Bondage rope. Meowstic. All right. A little bit of a better round than last time, huh? You got 2 full art trainer cards. And I think with the trainer cards, people prefer the full art to the rainbow rare because they can actually see the character. So that's actually a good thing that you didn't pull the rainbow rare version of it. I don't know how I feel about that though. Isn't the rainbow rare technically more rare than the full art? So I don't know how I fall on that sort of maybe like evaluation of the cards. Very nice. And you said you're ready to ship, huh? Kitty's over there meowing. Jacob Kavanaugh, you want to see what's in your bag again? Let's see what's in your bag again. Orbeetle, Charizard, Urshifu's, Mimikyu's, Vikavolt. Here we go, that's bulk. Rhyperior, Scizor. I think we put these code cards over here. Puppytar, Aeron, Urshifu, Corviknight, Kricketune. Alright, cool. That's how thin his bag would be with no bulk, by the way. Bulk really makes the bag fat. Alright, we want to go ahead and set these in the front. Like this. And then I will take these bulk cards and place them on the front and the back like this. So now your bag's real large. What's up, Marquez? Is it Marquez? This bag is so large. We're going to fold it up like 3 times into these sandwich bags. Snorlax from the grave. What? Any more Tender Honeys? I'm looking for a Tender Honey, man. What's up, P. Youngin? You know what they say about a large bag. It weighs more and it costs more to ship. I'm from Minnesota. So I love packaging the cards up this way because there's no tape. No tape, no shrink wrap. This is an easy way to get your cards out without cutting them. When people cut the cards to try and free them from the packaging, you risk damaging the cards. You can just unfold these out of the sandwich bags. That's what's so nice. GGM says, Kitty, what's wrong? She's probably bored. She wants me to play with her. It's a pokey brick. That's right. All right. So let me weigh this. You know, I think this is over a pound, but I'm going to put it in at 15 ounces. Try to get it first class. I've never had anything shipped back to me by UPS, USPS. I think it costs them more money to send it back. All right, Mr. Jacob, I'm shipping it to your address that starts with 97. Meow, meow. Yeah, she's cute. All right, come on, label. There it goes. Woohoo! Now I'll be back. Oops, I'll be right back. This will require some special shipping tactics. We don't want it to take any damage at all. Actually, this box is pretty good right here. I might just use this little box. What's wrong, kitty? Why are you meowing? She's clearly lonely. Oh, man. Poor kitty. Why aren't you guys over here playing with Kitty while I'm live? She wants to play kitty fetch. Kitty just wants to feel appreciated. You want to just feel appreciated, Kitty? Kitty, I gotta do this puppy stream. Who do you think's bringing home the bacon, Kitty? It's not you. Alright, I gotta take this out real well because this box is already used a little bit. Oh god, this box is pretty worn out. Should be fine though. The stuffing inside is really good. All right. Ooh, this scares me. I'm gonna put a little strip of tape down on the label itself. Make sure nothing can go wrong at all. It's really cold out these days, and the cold can actually cause the glue to not hold. So that's something to think about when you ship packages in the cold. It's so cold, the glue freezes. So think about that. All right, Jacob Kavanaugh, your life shipped. Now we can move on to the next order. I'm sure there's going to be a very long wait time tonight, guys. Woo! All right. Joe Harris is next. He says, for Crimson Invasion, I have a bag. All right. Mr. Joe. I made another large order. Oh my gosh. CS-man. Let me in, please. Let me in. Sneep. Shipping ASMR. We got Swablu. Luzamine Salazzle. Mankey. Reject Technology. Return to Mankey. And Mawile. No crazy luck this time, Mr. Joe. Joe Harris. I'm Joe Harris, and this is my Pokemon card shop. I can't stop saying that. CS man, do you want my girl? Bro, I'm trying to get my cards open, says Stark. Your ads are off. What? I don't think they are. Let me just look again. Monetization. Says the ads are on. You might just not have gotten one. That's kind of nice, huh? Okay, back to the line. Eric Carr, who's been waiting a while, he says, 2 more rounds of Battle Styles and then the $2 live shipping. All right, sounds good. What a line, what a line. Mr. Eric. CS man, you said you were going to hook me up. CS man really hates having money and really likes having cards. Cards are money. Let CS man skip the line. So what'd you order there, CS man? Let me know. Maybe I will let you skip the line if it's a real large order. We got Crobat. I did 72 packs of Battle Styles for me and 2 packs of Cosmic for Tenzenberg. Sounds good, mister. Big roller, huh? We got Sandaconda. Seadra. Okay. Mr. Eric. Oops, let me sleeve these up. 72 packs. Let me think about what that comes out to. So you would need 2 seal boxes and then an additional 1 round. Mr. Eric. Eric. You would be over here. There's Ernesto. That's right, we had 2 Ernestos. Mr. Eric with the beautiful Necrozma. Buy me a Tesla. Ballman, long time no see. What's up, Jimmy? It's Jimmy the Muggle. CS-man spends more in one night I make in a month. Skip. We'll do a skip for CS-man, I think. CS-man falls short of Fortnite Focus. Dude, Fortnite Focus he was going wild when he was in here. Let me just see your address real fast. Eric Carr, 26. All right, address starts with 26. Oh, looks like oh, that's right, because I deleted your old address because you mentioned that it was an outdated address. So I got to get the new one. I'll be able to place a big order. Oh, sweet. I didn't get to read the rest of that. It moved off my screen. All right, so we're just grabbing your address. Kitty, what do you think of that? What the heck? Acted like I was trying to open up Premiere. Kitty definitely wants to play. You guys want to see? You want to see how I know? It's because she's sitting right next to me. See how she's got that little hair tie? She's like, you're going to play with me, right? She wants me to pick this thing up. And she goes really wild for that. So if I throw it like this. Oh, she heard it. She can go hunting for it now. What music is this? I believe that was called like Wet Hands from Minecraft. So she's gonna hunt around for the hair tie now, and she'll come back and have me throw it again. Where'd it go, kitty? Or she'll find a different toy. She'll be like, well, I couldn't find the other one. Here's a new one. Throw this. Okay, Mr. Eric. My wife was being so nice. You know, I sleep in the daytime, so she barely sees me. And she cleaned up this whole room. Guess she didn't have anything else to do. So I was like, I guess I'll clean the whole room for me. I woke up, I was like, wow. The trash pile is gone. She got rid of the whole thing. It's pretty amazing. Kitty, are you looking for it, but you can't find it? Where'd it go, Kitty? Mr. Eric, your life shipped. Okay, now, CS-Man ordered what? 72 battle styles? I'm gonna go looking for that, guys. We left off at Eric Carr, and we're now gonna go looking for CS-Man's order. Give me a minute. Whew. Any Dragon Ball Z packs? Not today. Man, I need to get some Dragon Ball Z packs. ASAP. Waiting for the 72 packs. How many packs of Battle Styles? Says Moondorf. How many packs indeed? Alright, we're here. Oh. Is that it? No, that's not it. What the hell? Did we do this right? Hold on, I don't think it refreshed. Give me a second. I don't think it refreshed. $36 of each. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking of it that way. There it is. Mr. CS-Man says, 72 battle styles, 2 packs of Cosmic for Tenzenberg. This is his payment for finding me prices. All right. So, Mr. Tenzenberg. Here it is. CS sold 1 Bitcoin. Sneep. All right, let's see what you get, Mr. Tenzenberg. Mr. Tenzenberg. You were here earlier. Oh my God. Wow, are you sure you wanted to gift that? It's like a $600 card if it's a 10. Let's check the back. It looks pretty clean. It's got a little white speck there, but I don't think that'll cause it to lose the 10. So, wow. Crazy. And that's Vileplume full art. Oh my Lord. CS-Man, are you sure? He already said it was a gift. That is Tenzenberg's now. He says whatever. Oh my God. That was a very good gift, CS-Man. Very generous. All right. Now, let's go get you your battle styles. I'm sure you'll have good luck with the battle styles anyways. Jesus. So, I think we need 2 cases and 2 cases. That's like a $600 card. No, it's not $600 now. It's going up in price. I think it's cost more than $600 now. Jesus. That Pikachu hitting like a dump truck. Look at my icon, says Josh. So, ta-da, we got sealed boxes for you. And each box has 30 packs in it. So if you're doing 36 and 36, I'll open 2 boxes of each. Damn. Freaking. He picked up a full art Vileplume right afterwards. That's what gets me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then this one is also yours. CS-Min might be the one. I just might or bring it home with me. My other Red's Pikachu in my binder. 72 sets or 72 packs? I'm pretty sure he means packs. I do the math, but I'm lazy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that will be the 6 packs that we would not be able to pull out of a sealed case. So you're looking at 12 packs there, and this is another, wait, am I doing that right? Yeah, 12 packs on the table, and these 2 boxes equals 60 more, okay? So we'll start off with these packs on the table, and then we'll move on to the sealed boxes. Happy tax season, I know. I hate paying taxes for stuff I don't want to buy with my money. The government's like, let us spend your money. Let's not. Kitty, do you believe in the heart of the cards? I think Kitty believes. Cold. We've got Urshifu V Max. Very good. Cold. Oh, man. Your luck knows no bounds, CS-Min. This is basically the chase card, isn't it? Isn't this like the most expensive one? Your tax money goes to the rest of the world. That's right. Centrally planned economy. It'll work. Cold. We've got Aegis Slash. Cold. Oh my god, he also picks up Bruno. What the fuck? And cold. Okay. Doing extremely well so far, CS-Min. Pulling that out of 12 packs. Jesus Christ, dude. To think he would have pulled that with the Red's Pikachu? Now for the sealed boxes. You got 2 more sealed boxes for me to go through. 30% self-employment tax? Hell no. My girlfriend was watching her cat with the hair scrunchie, and she said that your wife wears a hair ties that Kitty could be eating them. Nah, she's not doing that, I promise. She's not eating the scrunchies. She's not eating the little black hair ties either, if that's what you're worried about. All right. We got empty box, Kitty. Oh, man, there's a lot of packs. So CS-Min, we'll start with the blue box. Mr. CS-Man. Sneep. How many packs did he order? He said 72 battle styles. Somebody do the math on that for me. Make sure that he's getting the right number of packs, okay? Technically, part of that money would be going also toward the 2 cosmic packs. How much did he pay? It was a total of $504, okay? Where's the smooch comment? Are we gonna smooch? We're starting out with Corviknight. All right, sexy Corviknight. Red and blue packs. Why has Pokemon gone into gang colors? Sandaconda. Chase cards are the full art alternatives. Tyranitar and Urshifu from blue. We got Orbeetle. He says, yep, that's right, 504. All right, thank you very much. Victorville. This is Hooligan Pokemons. Marowak. Give that Marowak a smack. We got Luxray. This is great because it gives you guys an impression of what's in a box. So far, we're going to open an entire sealed box of blue. We got Corviknight, right? Here's Necrozma. Full art Empoleon. All right, beautiful. He got a little penguin feet. Excellent. We got, oops, Horseshoe, Steelix. Sometimes cats vomit eating food under their stomach, so try feeding your cat above her. That is something we've never tried. I didn't think of that, but seems so simple. Imagine the whole gum heroes. We got Lurantis, Octillery, Rapid Strike Octillery. Octillery knows a thing or two about picking up hot girls. What are your secrets, Octillery? Oh, just have 5 arms, have 8 arms and tentacles? Damn, dude. I just don't have that. I don't have that body type. What women really want. We got Corviknight. Your cat probably ate a Pokemon card. We got Donkelger, whatever the heck his name is. Conkelger. Victini. There's a gold Octillery. What? Victini again. Phalanx. Cherum. And will this be hot? Nope. Very interesting. So that was an entire sealed box of blue. And it came with 1 Empoleon. That's what we learned from opening up that box. Mom, the wait is going to be 5 hours long. Give me a good share. It is. I'm so sorry, guys. The orders tonight are exceptionally large. So the wait time tonight is going to be exceptionally long. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we pulled all of these. And just the 1 Empoleon full art. There it is. Very interesting. Okay, now for the red box. You got a sealed box of red. Boop. Woo! All right, good luck, mister. Mister, how are you doing tonight? How's it going, Ricardo? I'm doing all right. Running off of 4 hours of sleep. Can't help myself. I stay up and I just keep working and keep doing stuff. I finally go to sleep. Sleep for just a few hours, jump out of bed, and get right back to work. Whew. Mister just opened 36 packs of Shining Legends and 2 boxes of Battle Styles. Thanks, Pokey Kobe. Something's not adding up. Guarantee the red packs have better pulls. Who trying to bet? CS-Man, buy some more. CS-Man's already gone pretty deep tonight, huh? I'm impressed, CS-Man. I think you're doing all right so far, too. You've done really well in your battle styles. You've done really well in Darkness Ablaze. You know, I think the Shining Legends were a little cold, but don't discount the Hollows. I think there's still opportunity in the Hollows, but you'll be your best with the Shining Legends will be to try and break even on it, or just to keep it in your collection. Well, Shining Legends were rough, though. Okay, here goes. And the gift you gave to Tenzenberg was, like, insanely good. He goes, whatever. Think you knew it yourself. Fighter Energy. Mimikyu. We got Mimikyu. Dude, it was like 1 pack of Cosmic. Bam. Red's Pikachu. Got Bruno. Tapu Smoopu. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the Tapus. I thought I was. Over time, they just look kind of goof. They just look kind of goof. I don't really know what to think of them. They look like they belong in a different cartoon, you know what I mean? That's when I feel like, that's when I have trouble with Pokemon. It looked like it belonged in a different cartoon. Do you ever carry any other modern Japanese sets? Yeah. Tag Team, Shiny Star. We typically always have whatever the latest set is in stock. I just ran out of Shiny Star in the lunch stream. Know what is so sad? I've been trying to get that 10 Res Pikachu forever. Ah, man, I know. Isn't that wild? CS man, that is just how fate works sometimes. But hey, it was a very good gift. So it's always, if you're going to give a gift, might as well give a really good one, right? Urshifu, you know it's a good gift if you feel yourself hurting from giving it. That sounded kind of, anyways, you know it's a good gift if you feel like you've lost something. That's what I mean to say. Okay, that's Colossal. Yeah, a lot of people come to a trade and they just try to trade off their junk. And I know that the trade has really reached its sort of like peak when the person in the trade feels like they're really losing something that they thought had actual value. That's when you know the trade's right. A person will come in, they'll be like, hey, mister, will you just give me money? It's like when you buy or sell gold and silver. People will always buy it from you if you lower the price far enough. They'll be like, yeah, make me rich. Just give me your gold and silver, right? The trade's not right until both people are hurting with the trade. They can feel that they've lost something. That's when you know the trade is right. That's experience share. Tapu Coco. I'll trade you 4 Crimson Invasion packs for only 2 evolutions. Would CS men ever have gotten... How many packs in a box? There's 30 packs in a box. That's Drampa. Aegislash. Another Aegislash coming out. I love gold. I lost my genitalia in an unfortunate smelting accident. Flapple. I think CS Men just going to buy everything. Last pack. Oh, my lord. Hyper Rare Bruno on the very last pack. I was just thinking, did we pull a hot card from that box? It was in the very last pack. That's sometimes how it is. Sometimes the hot card's in the last pack. Sometimes it's in the first pack. Most of the time it's in the middle. You know, just average statistics. Every spot in the box gets a chance, or else it's not good RNG. Woo! All right, so from those 2 boxes, the red and the blue box, you picked up Bruno and Empoleon. However, those additional 12 packs were everything. Those additional 12 packs you had in your order gave you the Roller Skater Girl and Bruno. I never know their names. So those are your hot pulls, and I think you did pretty good. I bought the Res Pikachu PSA for 10 from you. That's right, you've already got a 10 in your collection. So you're sitting on a 10 as it is. And you know, I heard that card already went up in value, so you know, maybe I shouldn't have sold it. Pretty cool. What do you guys think of his pulls from Battle Styles? Pretty cool. All right, now we can return to the regular list. People who order Cosmic Eclipse, I'll pull from a second box, so you're not pulling out of the same box. Okay, there we go. Hot. Now, we need to return. We had just finished live shipping Eric Carr, I believe, right? Uh-oh. I think I got to refresh my PayPals. Give me one moment. I'm going to refresh the PayPals. That is what a lot of money will open. Lots of Pokemon cards sitting there. Evo is too expensive. I'd rather buy one for 900. Yeah, I agree. They're really expensive, and part of the reason for that is because I think that their price is just going to keep moving up. So I got to go with the high price on those. Some sets are moving up faster than others. That's kind of how it works. When a set's not moving up very quickly, you know, I can dump those all day. But when a set's moving up very quickly, it's better for me to just sit on that and not sell it. And so one of the things we do on this channel is you can buy everything, but not everything is going to be priced the same. Okay, so we had finished a live shipment for Eric, and up next was William Hernandez. 3 Darkness, 3 Rebel Clash. I have a bag and a bulk box. All right. 3 Darkness, 3 Rebel. We're back to the list, everyone. He ordered that at 12:43. So William Hernandez has officially waited 1 hour for this. An hour and 10 minutes for his turn. And we're moving. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Whew. I need my drink. CS man, $10 for that gold Rillaboom. Oh my god, dude. Woo. Sneep. Now to move on to regular openings. Almost feels like you've been cheated. Just got off work. Any fire pulls from the McHappy Meals? Yeah, we pulled a few cool cards. We didn't pull Pikachu. I only had 9 of them. I didn't have more than 9. Actually, I think I had 8 because I opened one. I think I opened one on TikTok. Milo. Wait, he's got bulk box. Sweet. We got Applin, Shinx and Obama Snow, Shiinotic and Golisopod, Relicanth, and Darmanitan. What? Mister, you see the Black Label CP Charizard's going for over 5K? Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about that. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, this Lugia is actually pretty cool, okay? All right, no luck there, Mr. William. No big hits, other than maybe the Lugia. Pokemon cards are going up in price really fast. Yeah, I think some of it is Logan Paul. I think that a big reason that Pokemon cards are going up in price because people are getting free money from the government. I actually think that's playing a big role at this point because we are receiving a lot of money. And when you receive free money, the price of things move up. So if you're receiving apparently we're supposed to get a $1,400 check from the government. And everyone just gets a $1,400 check if they're not making too much money. And so if everyone's just getting that check and they're dumping it into Pokemon, yeah, the demand's going to skyrocket. The price is going to go up. And it's great if you're already sitting on a bunch of Pokemon cards. So it's great. I don't know what to think of it. It's pretty wild. I don't mind it. It's really wild. McDonald's Pikachu going for $50 to $60. Jesus. Charlie Hames. What's up, Charlie? He says, Battle Styles, red and blue. You got it. Mr. Charlie. Whew. I think it's also the kid who grew up with base set are all coming back, and we got bank now. That's right. Everyone who was 10 years old in 1999 is 30 now. And we're shoving the kids out of the way at McDonald's and saying, take all my money, I want those Pokemons. Just like that. And they're like, shit, where you get all this money from? And you say, I got a job. I'm an accountant. Give me those Pokemons, damn it. Well, I think part of it is also people see the cards rising in price very quickly, and just like Bitcoin, they go, I got to get in. So I think that's part of it too, and you guys got to be careful with that, okay? Because eventually it's going to peak. I don't know when it'll peak, but apparently not soon because we're getting more Biden bucks. We're getting $1,400 more. So it's not going to peak yet, but it will eventually. I don't know. Maybe they'll just indefinitely print money. It'll work. It'll work. If you close your eyes and believe, it'll work. Mr. Charlie. Charlie. Charmander. Brenda Brita. Chris. Does he say you have a bag? He doesn't say I have a bag. Callum, Craig, Birdie Doan, Christian, Carl. I'm in Australia. Where's my Biden bucks? Don't you guys got like kangaroo bucks or something? How's Australia, by the way? Should I move to Australia? I love thinking about traveling. Traveling sounds so nice, and yet so impossible for me to do at this point because I have to protect these cards and I have to not go anywhere thanks to coronavirus, blah, 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 blah. Your sister lives in Australia. Printing all that money is going to catch up to us eventually. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't do it indefinitely, so what's the end game? The end game just to keep printing? I don't get it. One day Americans will get monthly checks from the government, call it dividends for being American. I don't call it dividends for being Americans. I call it an out of control government that is doing the same thing many governments have done to actually destroy themselves economically. A lot of governments did exactly the same thing. They just said, oh, we need more money, start printing like crazy. Because they're trying to not have to suffer the consequences of maybe being over leveraged and not having enough savings. You know what I mean? A debtor country. Next up, we got Alex trailer. 6 Darkness Ablaze for Alex. You got it, Alex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What set is the girl on the left from? She is from Battle Styles. Every animal wants to kill you in Australia. I'm making the switch to BGS. Nice. BGS. Buy a home. Don't keep your money in savings. Dude, I don't even know if I want to buy a home. Homes go up in value. They do. But Pokemon cards are going up in value faster than homes. You know what I mean? So actually, if I just took all my wife's money and just bought vintage Pokemon, I think we would make more money. Isn't that wild? Scissor V. So I don't even know. I do want to move though. I want to move to the beach. Just healthier. Like, what's the point of having money? It's not all about money. If I can't live by the beach. Buy stocks. I'm scared to buy stocks. I feel like they might be overvalued. Salamence. The moment the government has to stop printing money and people can't go on wild buying sprees anymore because they're forced to actually have their own money that they produced, I don't know what's going to happen in the market at that point. I feel like people go, these stocks are overvalued because people aren't buying product and those companies aren't making money. You know what I mean? And the stocks are part of the reason why I feel like they're overvalued is because people are taking these $1,400 checks and just buying stocks with it. So it's scary. The moment people have no more income checks from the government, free money, people are going to realize these stocks are overvalued and people don't really have the money to buy stuff right now. So it's a little bit scary right now. I don't know if you guys are thinking the same way I'm thinking, but I'm looking at that kind of stuff and going, Mr. Alex Trailer. Dustin Anthony. Here we are. Whoa, you got a large bag. Mr. Alex, you can get $2 live shipping if you'd like it. What happens if you put PSA 10, Charizard in a vault at a bank, and a hurricane comes and knocks it all out? Well, the point of putting your Charizard into a bank is banks really aren't going to get knocked out by a hurricane. Maybe a riot. I wonder if the rioters were able to break into like those vaults in the bank. I bet they were, if you had the right power tools. Joseph Hernandez. What's up, Joseph? Let's get 2 wig packs. I have a bag. You're in luck, Joseph. It's Dark's Assassin. So the first person to buy a wig pack was going to get this along with the first wig pack. So this is cold, but your cold pack included this as well. It's a little gift. Wow, he was the first one to buy one tonight. And the second pack is a full art Raichu. Nice. Now you're super Pokey rich. So, Mr. Stark, let's see what you pull out of these. It's a paper. So funny. Is that better for the environment? Mudkip. All right, no Pikachu, but you did get a beautiful Mudkip. And there's the Pikachu, though. I love it. You guys want to see that? Very cute. Mudkip's super popular. Oops. People are going to take their money and put it into crypto where there's no regulation. Yeah, I think some of them will, for sure. Again, when it comes to regulation, if cryptocurrency ever did actually threaten to become, a major factor in our monetary system, they're just going to make a law on it. Consider this for a minute. The Democrats have a supermajority. They can actually get legislation passed around Bitcoin. So anyone who owns Bitcoin should be thinking about that right now. Are the Democrats friendly toward Bitcoin? I don't know. They might be like, oh, all the billionaires like Elon Musk are trying to hide their wealth from us. We're going to have to tax that. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. My crypto has done more than your Pokemon, mister. I guarantee it. Maybe. Back back when I started, I was buying, and I started about 2 years ago, I was buying vintage boxes for about $3,000 a piece. I actually have it, I ran into, on my computer, I ran into an old accounting system I had, and I was buying those boxes for about $3,000, $3,400, and many of those same boxes sell for about $25,000 to $30,000 now. So your crypto might have done the same thing, but maybe over a longer period of time. I don't know. Did it do better than that? Because I think mine went up by like times 10. Bitcoin, 3,800 to 45,000 in 1 year. Nice. Base set first edition is worth a lot of money, says Jose. Let's keep moving. Mr. Adam Mundorf. My peepee's bigger than your peepee. 3 Vivids. Oh, wait a second. We got to put this in the Stark's bag. Hold on. Let's make sure we do this. So, Mr. Joseph. Oops. Joseph Dubuscus. You got 30 Happy Meals. Wow. Are you happy now? Did it make you as happy as you thought it would? J. Manuel. Mister said pee-pee. That's right. My pee-pee is bigger than your pee-pee. Joey DeMarco. That's not Joseph. Hey man, have you opened any McDonald's packs? Yeah. Yes, I have. Joel, here we are. Joseph Hernandez. My greatest investment is in yourself. Money is worthless if you're unhealthy. That's true. Did you see the girl who used Gorilla Glue in her hair and is now trying to sue because it said multi-use? What? Oh my God, what? It's multi-use. You didn't say I couldn't put it in my hair. You got to put a label warning. Do not use on human hair. That sounds like something that sounds very American. I'm going to sue this company for using their product in the dumbest way possible. That's why you get like a box of Oreos and it will say something like, not for use as a skateboard or something like that on the back. You know what I mean? You get like all these dumb warnings. Like, who has to be told this? Nobody with common sense has to be told this, but it's not for people with common sense. It's for people who want to sue them. That's who it is. It's specifically to protect themselves from litigation. They're going to get sued if they don't have these silly warnings. Will Logan Paul rise the price of Pokemon? I think he will. You saw it on the news. Sweet. Sneep. You should look it up. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Good. You ready? It's like the guy who sued McDonald's because he got burned from the coffee being too hot. I think I read more information about that one, and the coffee was like scaldingly hot. Like it could burn your skin off kind of hot. I think that was part of why the lawsuit was so successful. Let's leave up this Eevee. I like this Eevee. That wasn't real. Her hand would have been sticking to her hair the way she was rubbing it in. Dynamo. It was a chick that sued. Frickin' chicks. Is she hot though? I'm just messing with you guys. Was she hot though? I just saw that my 2000 Pokemon League Eevee has sold for $7K on eBay. Sweet. That's some walking around money, man. Mr. Adam. Adam with the gold star. Is she hot though? That's right. Is she hot though? Mr. Juan Gonzalez. What's up, man? 1 wig pack. Let's see what you get. Hugh Gonzalez. Oops. Chin Chow. Chin Chow and Goldeen. Goldeen. Boop. She was old as F and won because it inhibited her ability to have sexual pleasure. What? What did I just miss out? I don't understand. She could have done it on purpose to... What? What are we talking about? I'm missing out on sexual pleasure, and I will need to sue. Dude, I'd sue if I missed out on sexual pleasure. I'd be like, my pee-pee don't work no more. I'm suing, mister. Dude, how much is that worth? That's got to be worth a lot, right? Losing out on sexual pleasure? There's not a lot to do in life. That's like one of the main things. All right, next up we have Mr. Jansen. Hello, Jansen. Jansen returns to take another stab at the wigged packs, and you pick up 2 code cards. All right. Where's that hot pack in the wigged? Somewhere. That's for Jansen. We're going to find Jansen very quickly because I got this new alphabetically ordered entire row of J bags. I think we need two boxes just for the JAs. Where would we put that even? I mean, I guess I could get rid of my top loaders. I don't really use top loaders too often in the middle of a stream. I have a billion bags. You got 3 really large ones. Yeah, that's a lot of Pokemons. You're Pokemon saturated. Next up, we have Wayne Wortman. Hey, mister, I'd like 5 rounds of Sword and Shield Battle Styles and 2 large custom boosters with live shipping. All right. This is for Wayne Wortman. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. You got a Shaman Hollow. That's a Shaman. And Stondrunner. I'm sorry, mister. Cold Customs. Mister, many more members? What? How many more members to unlock a new emoji? I think it was like 6. I think we needed 6 to unlock a new emoji slot. What he means is YouTube restricts how many emojis we can have, and we need to reach a new number of total members in order to unlock another emoji. Mister, the lefties are mad that Tom Brady won the Super Bowl on Black History Month and that they called him a racist fascist. Really? He's not a racist fascist, though, right? I don't know anything about Tom Brady, but if he was actually racist fascist, he probably would have got kicked out right away. I think. Man, people get so mean to each other. Wayne Wortman says 5 rounds of Sword and Shield Japanese Battle Styles. Let's see what you get. 5 rounds of it, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They really did do that, says T. Neal. Wow. What was he like supposed to lose on purpose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck, Mr. Wayne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the daytime, Wayne is Batman, but in the nighttime, he opens Pokemon cards. Tom the Goat Brady. BC, he had a MAGA hat in his locker. Oh, there you go. Fascist. Well, people are really rough to each other with politics, you know? It's just not good, guys. Being able to respect each other's political points of views is harder than ever these days because people, they really don't see eye to eye on anything. You know, it's interesting. I've always very strongly believed in a democracy, you know, in the sense that we're all in it together, one nation. Yeah, we have some differences, but we set those aside. But I realized it's kind of an illusion to a degree. If you were to get together with another group of human beings who really absolutely 100% completely disagreed with how you think a country should be run, and you put these two groups together, you would just have a civil war. Democracy is really when everyone already agrees on everything. So when people don't agree on it, stuff, you don't have a democracy anymore. Democracy, you think, is based on some sort of abstract principle. Oh, we will just decide to get along. But no, it's really more like you have this large group of people that already mostly agree on everything. And if one day they did not agree on everything, they would probably try to kill each other over it. And that's why we have stuff like civil wars everywhere, actually. We have a civil war in our history. You have civil wars in other countries. So it's interesting. The concept of democracy is a little bit of an illusion. A little bit of an illusion. After the Civil War, one group has been wiped out and the other group takes power. And then that's not very democratic at all. I was thinking about that because I was thinking about the Founding Fathers. They weren't too democratic toward London, were they? They were like, nah, this will be our government now. And then they, what did they do? They took America with guns. It's like, wow. That's not very democratic of you. What do we got? We got Urshifu. Seems more like you formed a country around War. Licky Licky. It's an interesting concept. Houndoom. It's Houndoom. And last but not least, Tapu Koko Full Art. Very nice. For Mr. Wayne. Boo, America. Boo. So live ship to Mr. Wayne, and he's already confirmed his address. Let's go ahead. I guess the thing I'm wondering is if you already have a bag. Let me go looking for your bag. William, Vito, Zachary, Vincent, Victor, Wowzers, Winston. Wow, we got some old names in here. Zubzu. You're looking kind of sus. What the hell? We have a guy named You're Looking Kind of Sus in here when we used to do nicknames. What? If there is a civil war, I'm going to use a full belt of Pokemon. That's right. He's going to bring out the maximum 6 Pokemon. He ain't messing around. You live shipped last time. Sounds good, mister. He's not going to be like those trainers in the Pokemon routes who only bring like 3 Caterpies. He's bringing 6 Charizards, man. He's bringing a perfect mix of Pokemon that cover each other's weaknesses. Your Charizard slab will be there tomorrow? Very cool, man. There are too many brainwashed people in the world. It is close to impossible to get everybody to work together now. I don't think it's fair to say brainwashed because they will say the same thing about you. They'll say you're the brainwashed one. People just have really, really different beliefs. And a good idea would be to talk about those beliefs and ask, where did you get this from? You know, where did you get this from? What do you value the most? Why do you value that so much? Is it really helping you? And you have to be able to do that for yourself as well. So you can't just be trying to convince your opponent that they're wrong. You actually really have to step back and think about, how does the world work? All right, let's get this into a baggie. The Soviet Union fell because they tried to catch them all. That's exactly how it went in the history books. I was there. Someone brainwashed everyone to think Charizard is the best Pokemon. Exactly, when obviously it's Sandslash, right? All right, I'll be back. Obviously it's Sandslash, duh. You know, honestly, my point of view, people can have whatever beliefs they're going to have. What concerns me most in a country is whether or not we're financially stable. Like, okay, have whatever beliefs you want to have, but we better be rich. We better be rich. I don't care what you believe if we're rich. But we're not. It doesn't feel like we're succeeding that way. It feels like we're on the decline, actually. And that's the part that bothers me the most. People can believe whatever they want as long as we're doing well as a country. I'm scared of all the money printing. And maybe the sense of entitlement. All right, let's see what's next. But you know, part of it is just the pandemic too. Isn't that sad that we got hit by a pandemic? Jonas says, I have a book box, I have one large bag, and I'm pretty sure I also have 2 small bags. Can you combine my 2 small bags? Thank you. Large custom, 5 fates collide. Am I reading that right? All right, so it sounds like you wanted one of these. What are those? And 5 fates collide. That's right, we have fates collide now all the way back over here. Oof, really far away. Can I put this somewhere else? Maybe we can put it like right here. All right, here we are. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna take a brief bathroom break to leak the one-eyed lizard, and then I will wash my hands and open up these beautiful Pokemons. playing around. Did my music pause? No, it didn't pause. Whew. I remember when no one wanted Fates Collide and it would sit on shelves. I'll buy more packs once I pay off my credit card. Oh my God. Sounds good, mister. Credit cards. Woo! Love them and hate them. The only way we will survive is we elect Ken Sukimori as president. Then we can all come together. All right, Jonas, you ready? So he said large custom and 5 fates. Oh! PSA 8, number 48. Number 48. That's going to be, I remember this. Lucario. Where'd it go? Ugh. Charizard's just a default mascot. Wow, man. Did you just call Charizard basic? He just called Charizard a basic B. Hold on, let me find this. It's not showing up. Did it fall over? Did I never move it? Maybe I never moved it over to the table. Oh, here it is. Ouch. Stepping my heel on the wheel of the chair. Okay, it is a vintage Rocket Returns Seadra. Beautiful. That has very rare cards, actually. Rocket Returns is part of the EX collection, which came out right after WotC's last round of sets that included the e-reader cards. Here it goes. Let's see what you get out of your fates. Sneep. And sneep. There we go. We sneeped him up. Mr. Jonas. I heard the ladies like Doug Duo. What? So you got a holographic Tyranitar there. That's really good. Snorlax greater than Weedle? I'm not sure about that. That's a controversial opinion. We've got Snivy. Sweet. Zygarde. And Kabutops Lucario. Wow. No full arts at all in there, but you know what? We got some decent holographic cards. Let's see. This one in particular, the Tyranitar. Whew, yeah, a little on the cold side, huh? No full arts, no EXs. Okay, and what did he say? He said, combine my 2 smaller bags. We'll take a look for all your bags when it's time to ship. I don't think you have 2 small bags. I think you just have 1, right? Jonas, Joseph, Johnny Pires, Joey DeMarco, John Fong. So if you had 2 Jonas bags, they would definitely be in the JOs. But see, there's enough room in the JOs that I'm not sure if I would have split you into 2 bags. Jonathan, Joshua, Jonathan, Joshua, Josh, Jonas, Rosado. You could be right. Let me just keep looking. What could be happening is you could have a very big bag, a bag in the overflow, and a small bag. That could be happening right now. Yes. So you got a bag in the overflow and a small bag, and we'll combine them into a much larger bag. There you go, mister. Woohoo! All right. Actually, we're going to put this in the overflow because it's already so large. Joe Harris. Please send my Inteleon full art to PSA. You got it, Joe. Lugia, the best Pokemon? Here it is, Inteleon full art. And he wants to send it to PSA. Ooh, that's really loud. This music is like really loud and really quiet. Running out of these card savers. It's between Lugia and Rayquaza. What are you talking about? For most powerful? Joe Harris. Joe Harris. P. 1. There you go. Good choice. He'll come back and he'll play his role as 00 Pokemon. Another week's packs. CSman inspired me to go deep. Let's see what you got on pack number 2. Oh, look at that. That's that Pikachu from earlier. That's the daytime stream. That's the General Mills Pikachu. Thought I'd throw that in there as a bonus pack. So basically that was a cold pack, and I told myself, let's throw the Pikachu into a cold pack for fun. All right, and here you go. Very cool. Toss in the right bag? Yes. Gregory Morin, 2 week packs. I have a bulk box. Mr. Gregory Morin. Oh, you know what? Did we write? We got to write Jonas's name on the back of this real fast. All right, there we go. So make sure we get that done. It's an important step, right? Now, what we were doing, 2 week packs for GJM. Okay, that's a cold round. And Grookie. You got this lovely Grookie, which may be gradable, okay? Not maybe, I'm pretty sure. I really gotta... I don't think I've sent off any code cards to... Oh, no, that's not true. I sent them off for somebody else. What I ought to do is I ought to send one express and just see what they do with it. You guys think that'd be a good idea? So Gregory Morin, you got a bag up top. No crazy luck this time, Gregory. Be right back. Don't pull anything too exciting. Wait. That's Gregory Mountford, who looks a lot like Gregory Morin. Give me a second. Gregory Morin. There we go. Grookie. It's Grookie. He's so stinky. He's a little monkey. Names that look similar to each other. I'm double checking these days because it's so many names. When is the cereal coming out? I know, right? Give me some of that cereal. I emailed CGC earlier and they said don't grade packs. Oh, you're saying they don't grade Pokemon booster packs. They should. They should think about it. All right, we're finally refreshing the list. That wasn't so bad, was it? I don't think that line was too long. That wasn't so bad. I thought tonight's line would be a really long line. Now let's see what we're doing next. You know, I bet part of it is because we're doing those daytime streams and knocking out a lot of orders earlier in the day, which means that you guys get a shorter wait later. Next up, we have Claude. What's up, Claude? He says 2 battle styles. All right, Mr. Claude, 1, 2. CGC is currently working on grading sports cards. Mister, do I have a bag right now? What's up, Siaga? I wouldn't know that because I don't know what your name is, your real name. Because I don't know just from looking at YouTube. You know what I mean? Whew. New emojis are bomb. You like the Bulbasaur sip? Who was the artist who made those, by the way? I'm curious. Woo. First name Siaga, last name 1. Siaga 1? And you're wondering if you have a bag? Man, I can't remember if I've pulled a bag for Siaga in a while. But let's see if we can find a Claude real fast. Claude. Here's Claude. Balenciaga? What? Balenciaga? Giovanni Bonner. He says 2 sets battle styles, 3 wigged. All right, 2 sets, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. We love in battle styles. Lots of cool pulls in the battle style set. 3 wigged, I think he said. Yeah. Mr. Giovanni. We got Eldegoss. We got Musharna Sizzlepede. And, oh, 10 battle styles. Hey, there you go. You got some battle styles in there, mister. There should be a game show to decide the president. Anyone want to have a pack opening gentleman's agreement? Gentleman's agreement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! That's a lot more battle styles than you started with, man. Okay, here goes. He says, blueberry. Sneep. Make sure the cards are actually at the bottom of the pack. Yes. Voting should be done by app. Oh my God, dude. Republicans would never win again if that's how it worked. You'll get every young person would vote. And they'd be like, free stuff. I think that there's actually a large population of voters who don't vote if you got to actually put some effort into it. You know, if you got to stand in some stupid lines, so you could, you know what I mean? I think there's probably a much larger group of people like that than we realize. Ah, man, I want to vote, but it's like, man, I want to hang out tonight. I want to do something fun. Stand around voting like an old person. Boomers! And then all the boomers vote for, like, free healthcare. Sandaconda. Young people are like, why is it so expensive to live? Well, because you got to pay for everyone's healthcare now. Woo! And we have an aging population, not a young population. Corviknight, and nobody's having babies no more. If you're not having babies, and young people can't afford to have babies because the cost of college is so high, and we can't find good paying jobs. So the wages haven't really increased. They have, but your purchasing power has not increased. So basically, you're just being paid the same as we used to get paid. So houses cost more, college costs more, cars cost more. You get paid the same as your great-great-great-grandpa got paid or whatever. It's tough, man. Primate. And all the elderly people are saying, so, Mr. Government, I didn't save up for my retirement. You're going to pay for that, right? And you got a bunch of pension plans with the government, and all those pension plans don't have any cash in them because the government didn't have any money. So what it did was it went and it took the money out of the pension plans and left a little IOU note in those pension plans. That's why Illinois, by the way, is bankrupt. Illinois is bankrupt because they did really generous pension plans they promised to all their government workers, and now those pension plans are coming due and they can't afford it. They're like, oh, this is kind of a Ponzi scheme, isn't it? We don't have enough young people to pay for all this. Ah, darn it. We'll have to raise taxes on homes or something. Or it's the rich. They did this. I hate them. All the rich people moved to Texas. Look at this. A Flapple and Corviknight. Beautiful. I hate them. Giovanni, let's find your bag, mister. Oh, here it is. Giovanni Bonaire. I tried so hard. That's what I'm thinking of right now. In the end, it didn't really matter. Mr. Ryan Pieta. What's up, Ryan? He says, one custom, yo. Gotta go to bed. Gotta go to bed dreaming of those tender honeys. Sorry, mister, you get a round of the vintage cards. This is a cold pack. I can't even buy Pokemon cards. How am I supposed to live, mister? I know, what the heck? Ryan Pieta. Pokemon cards will one day be the new de facto currency. Nobody will want dollars anymore. They'll just want Pokemon. They'll be like, can I... What? You had that exact same Snubble. Wow. You deleted Tinder. Uh-oh. Had a bad experience with the last Tinder honey. Yeah, I was watching TikTok today, scrolling through, and there was this lady, and she's like a lady who does data and facts, and she was talking about girls who are most likely to divorce. And did you know there's a correlation between how much girls use social media and how likely they are to divorce you later in life? Girls who use more social media are more likely to divorce. I was like, wow, that actually makes perfect sense to me. I completely believe that. Next up, we have Jansen. Jansen says, you know why I'm here. Another wigged pack. You got it, Jansen. Good luck. Jansen, just the hollow Machamp. Say no to drugs, guys. Be careful with those wig packs. Here you go, Mr. Jansen. He says, wow, makes sense. Girls who use a lot of social media were significantly more likely to be in a divorce. Adam Moondorf. That's pretty good for me because my wife basically doesn't use social media at all. So Adam says, one vivid, one controversial wig pack. You got it. She basically does not use social media at all. All right. One controversial pack. Oh, that's so controversial. 2 hollows, mister. He says, lucky you, mister. I'm so lucky. I'm so pokey blessed. My wife's a doctor. No, I'm just kidding. Talk about her too much. I haven't had any social media for years. RIP marriage. Ah, that's right. It's a big deal if marriage is falling apart, in my opinion. People aren't having babies no more. Well, your country has no future if you got no babies. What are you gonna do about it? You gotta have some babies. Somebody's gotta be having babies. Nobody can afford babies right now. Babies are expensive. And besides, I want to go to Starbucks. I don't want to be taking no care of no babies. When are they gonna have like robot nurses that can change baby diapers? That's what I'm waiting for. Where are the robot nurses that can take care of baby diapers? I'm not taking care of no baby diapers. I did that for like the first 17 years of my life. All I did was change diapers. To be fair, as we get more secular, anyone who says to be fair is not actually fair. He says, to be fair, as we get more secular, the idea of marriage makes less and less sense, says Butt Thompson. But are you telling me to take advice from someone named Butt Thompson? I'm just teasing you. Marvin Leon, he says, too vivid. I have a bag. I have a question. Could I sell or trade my spot on the box break? That is a good question, Mr. Marvin. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, I see. You can contact me privately about that, okay? I'm open-minded to trading you that booster pack for something like store credit. If you can sell it to somebody else, that is also an option, okay? So you can be like, hey, I got a spot, buy it from me. And then you would just need to confirm that you're giving up the spot. And the only way to confirm it will be in PayPal. You got to send me a PayPal message. So, Pokey Kobe says, Mister is on day 9,864 streaming every day, and now he does 2 a day. Let's help him out. Thanks for the donation. 2 a day? What's wrong with me, man? I'm crazy. I just always have this urge to be working. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I got nothing else to do. It's winter. It's cold outside. It's like 14 degrees outside. And I got all these Pokemon laying around, just begging to be opened. And there's no good games out right now. We're waiting on Elden Ring and Pokemon Rise. Neither of those are out, so I got no games to play. My wife's at work. All I got to do is work. There's nothing else to do. I got nothing else to do than Pokemons. Whew. All right, so yeah, Marvin, be sure you contact me private about that before you accept some lowball deal with somebody else, okay? All right. And he said too vivid. Did we open those yet? I don't think we did. Too vivid for Mr. Marvin. Did we open them? No, we have not. Here's Marvin Leon's bag. Oops. My first name is Bud. Wait, you work by spending and selling Pokemon cards. That's right. I'm like a Pokemon store. Mister is being a crackhead with his work schedule. This idea of liking one person that crazy. You know, humans are interesting because monogamy has been around for a long time, but actually, if you take a look at our ancestors, what's the other term? Monogamy and polygamy has been around for a while too. Polygamy existed for a very long time. And humans are dimorphic. They have a dimorphism to them. The men are big and strong, and the women are smaller than the men. So the men kind of win out. Physically, anyways. I'm not saying they win at everything, but humans are dimorphic, and the men kill each other for resources, and then, oh my god. How are you this lucky, Marvin? How are you this lucky? Togekiss Hyper Rare and Lugia Reverse Hollow. It's wigged, man. I don't believe it anymore. It's wigged! The winners keep winning, huh? We're going to have to start taking down the 1%ers. Marvin's the 1%er. He pulls hardly any Pokemon, and he gets all the monies. Hey, if you want to pay more, by all means, says John. What? What are you talking about? But anyways, yeah, I don't know. Humans have managed to become monogamous as a society, and yet almost everyone cheats, it seems. You know, you look it up, the statistics for divorce and for cheating, and it's almost like humans weren't meant to be monogamous, but some humans, you know, little old man, little old lady, oh, we've been together 50 years, what we have is special, we have love for each other, blah, 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 right? And then you go, I want that, that's romantic, you know what I mean? So it's strange. I think humans have capacity to do both. That's what I think is probably the closest to the truth. Some humans are fine with a single relationship, and some humans want a couple relationships. Like, even if you're just married to one person, you might have been in a different relationship at another time in your life. So in another way, it's kind of like polygamy, but without having both of your partners at the same time. You just have them at different times. You know what I mean? It's not like, so like monogamy as an abstract idea, you are tied and loyal to one person. Okay, yeah, for like 5 years, and then you go to the next person. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying there? So it's when you have a guy who, like, he dates a girl, he gets her pregnant, breaks up with her in like 2 years, and then moves on to the next girl and gets her pregnant. It's almost like polygamy with extra steps. It's what my observation is. Is polygamy where it's even worse for the woman, maybe? Trey Corsi. Hey, mister, I can't seem to get your attention, not sure if you're ignoring me. I never ignore anyone. It's just that the chat moves so fast these days, it's harder for me to read chat. Not sure if you're ignoring me, but paying for live shipping and bulk. Hopefully you read this. Ordered some time back, so I'd like bulk shipping and live. Sounds good, mister. And bulk. For Trey Corsi. Trey Corsi, tell you what, let's go find your stuff. Trey, I don't ignore anyone. Maybe there's something that went wrong. Also, I don't quite understand. It sounds like you're buying a bulk box, but you would only be buying a bulk box if you're about to open a bunch of cards. You wouldn't be buying it to get shipped. Excuse me. The big cigarette. All right, let me check up top. I don't think he quite understands. Thalia. Here it is. Trey Corsi. All right, so I found your bag. We're going to get you live shipped right now, Trey. Actually, let me go look you up and see if you're in the Please Ship channel real fast. So I've been catching up on the Please Ship channel, but we had a few people that had problems, and maybe I've been trying to contact you over that problem, and it's just not been working. Here it is. Oh, no, you're not missed. You're next, actually. So, Mr. Trey Corsi, you're quite literally pretty close to next. See this right here with the Zorro the Great? His card just arrived today, and these two guys are next. So you're actually next in line. I tell you what I'll do for you, Trey. I'm going to give you a full refund and just live ship you for free, okay? So you're actually next on the list. So actually, let me go ahead and message you as well. Oh, he says, feel free to add another pack. I don't need a refund. Well, let me ask you, do you have a preference for the pack? You can pick, I don't mind. Okay, let's see. I tell you what, we're gonna do Shiny Star. So Shiny Star, this Shiny Star pack would normally cost $24. We're gonna count it as a $20 pack. And as for the bulk box, the way bulk box really work, you order those ahead of time before you start opening cards. And then every time you order, we dump bulk into that box from your order. That's how bulk boxes work. So right here, this is a $23 pack, and let's see what you get. I've been with the same girl since 2008. Simp! Huge simp alert. All right, that's nice. There's your code card, and Shiny Dracozolt. All right. Is it Dracozolt? And Zacian as well. Hey, mister, what would you take for you to move to California? I guess I'd have to be wealthier, and I don't know. Why would I move to California? Why not like Hawaii? I actually like the idea of living on an island. I love the idea of living on an island. All right, Trey, we're going to get you some live shipping now. Yeah, actually, one of the reasons why I like the idea of moving to the UK is because they're on an island. I like the isolation. I don't want to live in a mainland. Move to Florida. All right, I'm on my way to Florida. They're going to call me Florida Man. Florida Man builds house out of Pokemon Bolt cards. Puerto Rico, you know, in the past, I would have said heck no to Puerto Rico, but I found out that you actually pay really low taxes in Puerto Rico. And I was like, oh, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Say no more, fam. Say less. That's how it goes. Say less, fam. Once you get past jealousy, it's easy to have a polyamorous relationship. Is it? All right, your girlfriend wants to have 4 boyfriends, and you just need to get past the jealousy, mister. Why didn't I think of that? It's easy, mister. You're telling your girlfriend, you're like, hey, babe, it's easy. I get 4 girlfriends, I get 2 girlfriends, and you get 1 boyfriend. It's complicated. I think some of the things that interest me in the concept of polygamy is humans were polygamous. We know they were because, you know, the Bible's a real old book, and they were talking about that kind of stuff back then. And they still practice it in places like in the Middle East. Let me make sure your address is correct. So I just want to mention, Mr. Trey, that I'm using your address that starts with 69, okay, Trey? So, Trey, we're using the address that starts with 69. I'm going to go ahead and print that label. Polygamy still exists in some places. But I feel like if I was a girl getting into some kind of polygamous relationship, he better be smoking hot and wealthy. You know what I mean? Like, so girls hold guys to a standard and guys hold girls to a standard. If I'm going to share somebody, they better be twice as much of a person as someone else, because I don't like half of a lame boyfriend. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, every guy wants to have a bunch of sexy girlfriends, but it's like none of them really deserve it, is my opinion. Very few guys deserve it. And guys hate to hear that kind of stuff because every guy wants to believe he is a king, but he's just not. Lots of guys are just average. Most guys are just average. Lots of guys are below average. Most guys are average and below average. Those tippy-top bazillionaire playboy sexy model men, they're rare, man. And I think the reality is they kind of already are polygamous. They don't marry. They get probably to sleep around. And they could marry and have kids in a heartbeat if they wanted. So they just do what they want. So you have sort of this de facto polygamy. So it's definitely an interesting topic. I don't think I would ever want institutionalized polygamy. That'd be freaking weird. You get guys who talk about the government giving every guy a girlfriend. What the? Some weird stuff, man. Every guy gets a girlfriend, no matter what. Whose idea was that? I need to work out. I'll never get 2 girlfriends if I don't work out. I gotta do less Pokemons. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm married to the Pokemons. You ready? 2 girlfriends so I could be twice as poor. A lot of people at the top have to practice monogamy to keep up an image. I mean, but even Jeff Bezos, you know, he divorced his wife who helped him build the company and went to the next girl. Again, to me, it almost feels like polygamy with more steps. It's kind of like diet polygamy. If you're just going to be able to jump from girl to girl anyways, it's a few steps away from polygamy. It's like, all right, I'm done with you. I'm going with this new model. You know what I mean? Collect Your Desire says, just F everyone. No, I don't know about that. Hey, mister, any new slabs? Do I have new slabs? I don't know. Polygamy, but getting rid of the old one. Exactly. Irfan, that is exactly it. Polygamy, where you get rid of your old wife and pick up a new one. Time is a construct anyways. I wish my gray hairs believed that, but they don't. They're like, nah, it's real. All right, where were we? I got gray hair now. Marvin. Chai Vang, what's up, Chai Vang? Hey, Mr. 2 wigs, 3 sets of bow styles. A lot of guys start to go bald in their 30s. 2 wig, 3 sets of bow styles. What about just bringing in a second friend for an evening or so occasionally? Yeah, that's like I think what you're describing is like a threesome. I think people talk about that all the time. Guys are pervy and always want it, and the girls are not as pervy as the guys and rarely want it. Simple. The girls are more like, no. The guys are like, but it'll be so great, I promise. SM242, here we are. We got lovely Evie. Oops. It's like a common fantasy for men, but not for women. Oh, and a holographic Eevee is too nice. You got both Eevees. Congratulations. Some pervy girls, though. Yeah, but you know, it's so funny. Guys are so judgmental. Guys want girls to be, you know, sexy sluts and hoes in bed with them. But then when it comes time to actually settle, you're like, what's your body count? Oh, it's 2? You're gross to me. You know what I mean? That's a hypocrisy. How's it supposed to work out? How are you supposed to be having these hot, sexy times with lots of girls, multiple partners, and still settle down with the loyal girlfriend who will take care of you even when you're old and ugly? You know what I mean? People talk about the fear that girls have of getting old and ugly. Guys get old and ugly, just like girls do. And then the girl goes, you know what? I kind of want to be with the sexy guy. Out of here. Mormons had like 4 wives back in the day to grow the church when it was on the up and coming. Yeah. Wild, huh? That's how you get STDs. Ah, Mimikyu. Beautiful. I'm going to turn into a silver fox pimp daddy. Hell yeah. What? Women want to get slutty women. They just don't want to marry them. I don't give a F of her body count as long as she pays attention to my Pokeballs. That should be the next title. I don't give an F about her body count as long as she takes care of my Pokeballs. Oh man, I get censored. YouTube will be like, this is not family friendly enough. Who needs a Valentine? Alex, you need a Valentine. Alex, will you be my Valentine? All right, we got Cherub. Oops. Mr. Oh, I already wrote his name down. I'm not hearing a no. I have a boyfriend. It was me and my wife 3 years anniversary today. Nice. I have my anniversary in April, right around my birthday, by the way. Should I stay married forever? All right. I guess I'll have children and raise them so that society has productive members. God, I hate it. Fergie's Cave. What's up, Fergie's Cave? 4 darkness, 2 vivid. I have a bag up top. 2 vivid. All right. 4 darkness. Do single people celebrate the anniversary of being single? Some people probably do. Some people probably celebrate like their divorce. Sunday going to be expensive. I already got my girl some outfits. Man, I need to buy my wife some clothing. Some cute clothing. Jack says, will the chase card be the same? Yeah, think about how much your work would be to start over with another woman. Yeah. You know, who was it? It was a comedian who never got married. What's his name? Bill Maher. He was talking about one of the reasons why he's done so well financially is he never got divorced. And I actually listened to that carefully. When I heard him say it, I'm like, that has so much truth to it. You probably lose so much money to the divorce, if it's a bad divorce, a divorce lawyer, and you're all fighting over the resources, and then you get split in half and start all over again. If you had 2 divorces in your lifetime, you're probably far less likely to be wealthy unless you were already some kind of CEO tycoon, you know what I mean? I know 2 dudes did the do with a girl. The dude standing up, the baby milk dropped on the dude laying down on his forehead. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. As long as they don't make eye contact is all right. Holy moly. Note to self, wear a face mask. Wear a face guard. Dude, that's nasty. I'm cringed physically. All right. We got C dot. As long as they wear socks. 2 guys, 1 girl is a no-go. Really? See, I always find that interesting. There's a little bit of hypocrisy where these guys will talk about wanting to have some kind of, you know, romp in the bed, exploration. I'm gonna have more than one partner. We're gonna be crazy. We're gonna have some naughty, sexy times. But the moment it's not 2 girls, 1 guy, or 3 girls, 1 guy, the moment is like 2 guys, 1 girl, and it's your girl, you're like, you know, I'm not really supporting that anymore. And I find that's part of what makes it so interesting, because I think men are driven to have multiple partners and then not to share them. And so it becomes a very one-sided sort of, oh yeah, this is smart. This is what society's moving toward anyways, right? So people will get very like, they'll get very woke, very smarty pants about it until you suggest it going a way that they don't actually want. Like, okay, so your girl gets 4 boyfriends, right? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That sounds kind of yucky. You really have to be a hedonistic guy to be like, that sounds fine. Let's do that. Awesome. You know what I mean? You got to be real pervy and real sort of like just unattached, and it shows you how unattached your girlfriend will have to be as well in order to be in that kind of relationship, because she would have to be unattached too in that way. And this is why most societies are polygamous. I'm sorry, most societies are monogamous, not polygamous, the other one. Yeah, most societies are monogamous. I think a lot of people are not religious today, so I don't think it's just religion forcing people to be monogamous. I think people just choose it. It's easier, less complicated. Flying too close to the sun. I can have it all, and nothing bad will come out of it. I can have it all. All right, Fergie, let's see if we can find your bag. Frederico. Daniel. All right, you're not in this box. Let's see if you're up top. Fergie's Cave. Here you are. Who doesn't want to have it all? Until the other girl get pregnant, then you're effed. I'm keeping it. Turn that music down. It's a little loud. I'm keeping the baby. CS men must be like, what the hell, mister? Just open some cards. I got jealous one time, pulled a girl off the guy she was dancing with. I was drunk. Oh, man. I don't get 2 girls with my looks, that's for sure. What did CS Man buy this time? He bought all these cards tonight. He opened all those cards. What's going to your gold card for Shining Fates? What's going to be my gold card? I think I already have them all. I think that the primary cards in that set are the Mew, the Rayquaza, and the Test Tube Mewtwo. That's when y'all go up the stairs. What? Do you sell single cards? Mr. Amandeep? Not really. It takes too long for me to do that. Caught my girlfriend opening Pokemon cards with another man. Oh my god, I'm writing that one down. I'm writing that one down. That one's really good. Caught my girlfriend opening cards with another man. I try to keep my eyes open for those kinds of titles. All right, I'm stealing that one. Tomorrow night's live stream was going to be something about the Pokey economy, inflation, $1,400 stimmy check. It was going to be something like spending every dollar of my 14,000 Pokey stimmy check on Pokemon cards and wondering why the prices are high. You know, some title like that. But I like that other one. Caught my girlfriend opening cards with another man. So we might use that one, or we might save it for another night when I have no more ideas. Because sometimes I'll be working and creating these titles, and then I'm out of ideas. I'm like, what do I do? So maybe we'll save that one, a little back pocket. You get title, he get a free pack. Oh man, all right guys, I'm paying for free titles. Title and Valentine's Day. Something about Lonely Hearts. I don't know. The Lonely Hearts Club. Are we gonna smooch? Woo! So Fergie's Cave is done. Alexander says 4 Japanese Battle Styles, 5 Darkness Ablaze. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five Darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If someone gets a free pack, it should be someone who has low hits. Like me. TCC. All right. Mr. Alexander. How's that sexy box break coming along? What's up, Jack? CS Men bought a pack tonight, so we're one spot closer to finishing. Yeah, I'm excited for when we do that box break. Sneep. Sneep. Yeah, I think Marvin Leon needs a free pack. We've had a pretty hot night tonight, I think. We've gotten some cool pulls out. All right, good luck to Alexander. He's got Corv Squire. We've already done that one. Here's Mimikyu Reverse Hollow. Keep your eyes on that one. Squovet and Crobat. Pansage. Combuskin and Lugie. People pay to open cards and they get the good pulls. Yeah, basically. It's kind of like a live service, you know what I mean? So if you wanted Pokemon cards right now at 3 a.m. in the morning, you would need to drive to like a Walmart, which I don't even think it's open. You're out in the cold and grab some packs off the shelf and drive home, and then you get to open them up, and nobody sees you open them up. So over here, you pay extra, and I ship your cards out to you, and you get to see them live, and they're in a recording, so you can save your timestamp and go back and watch it again, or save it to just show off to your friends. Like, look what I pulled. And I offer the ability to take a look at your card and tell if it's going to grade well. And we just have fun and talk and hang out. And, you know, when you have a nice live stream, people usually do some donations anyways. So, yeah, it's just kind of a nice thing that we do. Meowstick. You can open some cards and think of it as a donation where you get a little prize to come back home to you. Entei. Some people really open up because they're after the chase cards. They're like, ooh, I'm going to get the chase. One of the other nice things is there's such a large variety of cards here. I really try to keep a stock of like all these cards. So you can see a lot of cool stuff getting pulled. All right, Mr. Alexander. Crobat has thrown a Hadouken. What do you do with the extras or not so rare ones? Good question. They go off into a big pile, and then the pile gets really gigantic. Now, eventually, I will pack them up in some kind of product and sell them off for a little bit of cash. And you can keep all your bulk though. If you're interested in keeping your bulk, I recommend picking up a bulk box, because the bulk box is priced literally at the cost of just shipping priority. That's all it is. So you can keep all your bulk. You just have to pay for the shipping on it. And a lot of people choose not to do that, probably because they don't really feel like the bulk is valuable enough to warrant shipping it. Bro, you need that codes? All right, I'm giving you all the codes, mister. Pokemon cards are food grade. He turns them into Nuchi. That's right. Whew. Melissa LaCure. What's up, Melissa? Melissa, how are you handling all this gross talk we're having? One custom booster. This is boys' locker room talks. Oh, man. Slowpoke. Talking about girls like there's no girls watching. Here you go, Melissa. Melissa, what's your perspective on men? Are they all nasty? I think men are gross. Also, kill all men. Code Kids. Wait, so do you open McDonald's packs for people? Maybe someday. Maybe someday in the near future. Mike Lamb, Mikey, Mashoud, Mamba Mike, Nickabla, Blit, Mr. Akira, Mikey Wynn, Men kind of cringe. This is a male feminist club, right? That's right. That's right. I don't want anyone else in here. I will kick you out. Mason, Noel, Matthew. Oh, here we are. It's Melissa LaCour. I like the idea of men. Just not the execution. Men were a good idea in theory. But when we... On paper, men are a good idea. But when in action, they're not as good. Joey DeMarco. In action, they got beer bellies. And they don't make enough money. Joey DeMarco says 1 wigged pack. All right. 1 wigged pack. Hatterene. I put some code cards in here one time and something told me to check them and a couple wasn't used. What? What? I thought this was the man-woman haters club. Man-woman haters. What's a man-woman hater? All right. Sorry, Joey. No crazy luck this time. Oh, here we are. I'm going to have to man you guys up. That's right. Time to man up. You're going to have to start smoking Camel cigarettes. And you have to have a revolver on your hip. Yeehaw! And squint in the sunlight with your cowboy hat. If you're not He-Man, you're nobody. I'm just kidding. He says He-Man. Little Rascals, the club. After Joey DeMarco, we have Fergie's Cave, who says, 20-minute line, hell yeah, 2 champions trash, 4 darkness ablaze, donating all my English hollows to you to lighten up the bag. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I prefer Hugh Woman. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think we're going to have to open up a fresh ETB of Champions Poopies. I'll be right back. Let me go get some Champions Poopies. Kitty, you want some Champions Poopies? I'll get some Champions Poopies. Kitty. Oh my God, that could have been really bad. I tossed the trash and it actually flew over and hit my drink. All right, everything's good though. I guess the drink could have fell over. Luckily, it did not. Champion's Path is a strange set. How so? I think it's a set with 2 Charizards and a low pull rate. 2 Charizards. Okay, 2 Champions trash. Upside down. He-Man toys are back. It's funny, Chump's Path is just about the only thing you can regularly find in stock at a reasonable price. I'm gonna have to place these to the side here because the other box is full. Whew. Good luck to Mr. Fergie. Fergie making a donation of hollows. Thanks, man. Sneep. Sneep. I had Castle Grayskull. What? Nuh-uh. You're tricking me, mister. All right. We got Muck. We've got Butterfree. Butterfree V. Mareep and Scissor V. I'm off to bed. Good night, mister. Have a nice day, Mr. Lalo. Have a nice rest. Parasect. Champion's Path was the first set that started the scalping. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Actually, it was Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates is when things got really crazy. When Hidden Fates came out, there was a Hidden Fates Charizard that sold for $10,000. And when he sold for $10,000 on the eBays, everything changed at that point. Because all of a sudden, everyone was chasing that Charizard going, I'm going to get him, I'm going to grade him, and I'm going to make a bunch of money. And what happened was people did make a bunch of money. They were buying Hidden Fates packs for relatively cheap, and then they were finding the Charizard, getting them graded, and then selling them online for like $1,000 easy. So it's almost like a money printer for people. And this changed a lot of things. Once people figured out they can make money grading like some Charizards out of a pack, everyone went wild. They're like, oh my god, I'm going to be the next, I'm going to be the next Wolf of Wall Street on these cards. And everyone trying to get rich quick off of them, which I really don't think happens. I think it's more like you get rich slow. You know what I mean? Are these all hollows? I can't tell. It's Vilas. All right, there you are, mister. Sweet. Thank you so much for the hollows. Mister, do you think modern hollow rares, crazy how Pokemon, Japanese or English? I can't read these comments. They're going by too fast. They're just blipping by. Well, anyways, so after some people made money on Hidden Fates, the cost of Hidden Fates skyrocketed, which caused everyone to go, oh my gosh, you need to invest in sealed ETBs. Invest in sealed Pokemon product. All you got to do is buy up a bunch of Hidden Fates and put it in your closet. And you'll make a bunch of money. So people were buying up tons of Hidden Fates, and they just kept printing it, actually. So the price of Hidden Fates is only now, right now, it's changing a little bit. It's going up finally. But there was like a whole year where after the packs had peaked at a certain price, they just didn't keep going up. They just kind of stuck there. Similar to what Champion's Path is doing right now. And so Hidden Fates is finally going up a little bit. The ETBs went up, but they just kind of stayed at one price. It was like $200 an ETB or something like that. And they've kind of dipped even a little bit because they reprinted the ETBs is what I remember. In fact, a lot of people started dumping their not a lot, but people started dumping their ETBs on like eBay when they found out they were going to reprint the ETBs. Probably because they were going, oh man, are these even safe to be holding? You know what I mean? Like, what if they just print these indefinitely? Maybe I shouldn't be holding them. Maybe I should be selling them at $250 a piece as fast as I can. So they kept printing Hidden Fates, and all these other sets came out, and precisely the same sort of thing happened. You got all these people going, I'm going to pull $500 Pikachu out of this $4 booster pack and get super rich. And well, the closer reality is more like you spend $400 and you find the Pikachu, and then you grade it at PSA, and that takes a few months unless you express graded it, and then half the time it comes back a 9, and by the time you're done paying your eBay fees and your shipping, you've made a little bit of money. You've made a little bit. If it graded 10, you did make some money. You made a chunk of money. But all of that, almost like a form of gambling, and just to provide the service, I guess it's a service, of getting a card graded for somebody who would prefer to just straight up buy a graded card rather than going and searching for it themselves. And I think this will end badly with Modern. I think that Pokemon, because there's profit to be made grading these cards, Pokemon will respond to that by printing so many of the cards that it's no longer profitable. So that's, in my opinion, that's the end game. That's what's going to happen next. And so that's why I'm paying attention to, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I could be totally wrong. Or you spend $200 and make $800 and never open anything, says Max. Mike Spaninator says, I just got 5 packs for $10. Nice, man. Adam Mundorf. He says, 1 custom booster pack. You got it, Adam. Yeah, if you get lucky with Pokemon cards, you will probably make a little round of cash. But it is really just like playing the slot machine or scratcher cards. It's definitely a bit more of a gamble. And then with PSA cards, what you're doing, the reason you're making money on PSA cards is because you're basically doing the service of getting a card graded for somebody who just wants to straight up buy a card. But increasingly, I think even that market will kind of figure out that, well, maybe I should just grade the card myself and wait 9 months for it to come back. But there's definitely plenty of people out there that will say, no, I'll just buy it now. I'll just pay the premium. Who cares? So it's an interesting thing. I don't think grading slabs will remain profitable. I think the amount you make will definitely fall to a point where it's like, well, I make so little money on this, I might as well be doing something else that's more profitable. Last PSA 10 Hidden Face Charizard sold for $1,400. Gosh, man, he's holding a high price. Jack Gray, 1. Oh, did I finish Adam Mundorf? Let me just read the rest of his message. Yes. Jack Gray says, 1 Darkness, 1 set of Battle Styles. The blue pack is for you. It's all for you. All right, let's get a blue pack. Oops. Thanks, man. And let's see what happens, Jack. Sabotage the printing machines. Oh, man, that would cost the price of skyrocket. But But yeah, you know, you had this situation where the government's printing all this money, giving you a stim check. It's wintertime, you're at home with the stimulus check, you're buying up Pokemon cards, it's fun. And the price of the cards start to move up. They start to appreciate. People are demanding them, and there's not enough supply to meet demand. And then you got all these, you know, investor types who are watching it, and they're going, oh man, I'm going to get rich on Pokemon cards. And so they also start to buy in because they just want to make money off of the cards. And then the price really starts to go up, you know, and it feeds into itself. I think that's actually how Bitcoin works too. I think Bitcoin, you got some people buying it. They're like, yeah, I'm cool. I got Bitcoin. It's decentralized. It's going to be the next big thing. It's going to be internet gold. And they really believe that. And then they buy it and the price goes up and they say, haha, see, I told you the price is going to go up on Bitcoin because the government can't control it, man. It's decentralized. It's scarcity. There's a limit to how many can, right? So people start buying all the Bitcoin. The price goes up because people are buying into that message. And as the price goes up, everyone who's trying to get rich says, oh man, I need to buy Bitcoin so I can get rich on Bitcoin. And really, it's not really a thing. It's just sort of like this digital number, and it says, hey, now you've got more money in your account. And it's working just for that reason, that people are buying into it because they want to get rich. But what is it? It's almost like a Ponzi scheme, in my opinion. Like, what is it built on? It's not really built on anything. You can't go to McDonald's and buy a hamburger with Bitcoin yet. Maybe one day you will. Maybe one day you will. Or maybe the government will tax it like crazy. Who knows what? That's what scares me and bothers me the most. And then the other scenario that I see playing out is maybe Bitcoin just becomes outdated technology. That's it, just becomes outdated technology. It was a first mover. It's got a very recognizable name. You got a guy like Elon Musk buying it, like, yeah, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin. But you know, if it ever started losing to another currency, there's gonna be such a dump of these currencies, kind of like what you just saw with Dogecoin. Everyone pump and dump, right? Everyone bought into Dogecoin. You got a bunch of people who lost a ton of money in Dogecoin. And we don't really look at that stuff as often. We just go, it can only go up. We don't talk about the people who lose money when you do. It's the same with Pokemon cards. That's why I'm talking about this subject, because I'm thinking the same way. Like, who's going to buy Pokemon cards? And if they ever peak and then they fall way back down in price, who's going to lose money for having bought the cards at this ridiculous high price? And I don't know if it'll happen. It's just something that, it's a scenario that I've played out in my head. You know what I mean? Like, it could, in theory, happen. Maybe it just won't. Maybe it just won't. I don't know who is losing money in Doge. It is still up. Jake Green, Jeff, Jesus, Jack Gray. I have a bag in the overflow. Oh my God, I should have read your whole message. Should have read the whole message. Eddie, Jonas, Chris. I'm looking for it. Is this it? Nope, that's GMAC. Here it is. I found it. Dogecoin up 120%. Right, but Dogecoin like peaked and then it fell back down. And there's probably a large number of those people who they don't want to pull their money back out and then say, oh, I lost the money. There's people who say this thing, they say you only lose if you pull your money out. That's what they say. You only lost it if you pull your money out. It's like, no, your money's gone. Your money's gone right now. So if you needed to actually have that money to invest in something else, you just don't have that money. You don't have that value in Dogecoin. Fell down, came back up. Nice. All right, let me go ahead and refresh. Mr. is very homeschooled on crypto. No, it's presently at its highest, says John L. Oh, really? Nice. Gregory Morin. Really? Let me go see. I'm curious. Dogecoin price. I'm buying in. All right, so this is what I'm seeing. So I'm guessing, oh, hold on. That's just for a 24-hour. Let's see, 1 week, 1 month. You're right, mister. It's pretty high. Dogecoin. Well, now look at this. All these people are going to be sad. All right, guys, I'm buying Dogecoin. I'm selling off my Pokemon cards, and I'm going to get rich with digital currency. Bitcoin getting crazy high. Let's see who we have next. Mister, all you got to do is buy. Let's see. Jack Gray was the last person we took care of. Now it's Gregory Morin's turn. He wants 1 Vivid, 1 Darkness, 1 Yugi, and 1 Wig Pack. Here's the Vivid. 1 spot left for the box break, yeah? There is a spot left, but actually there's more than 1 spot. So you'll see here, there's some extra spots. Yeah, I heard about Elon Musk buying all that Bitcoin, and I wonder if he's just going to hold it. You know what I mean? Mister, you've probably answered before, but I can't remember. Who did you say is your favorite starter? My favorite starter, you know, I didn't ever like the starters. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, Pikachu. My favorite starter Pokemon when I was younger and playing the game was actually Abra. So I liked Abra. So I would run off and catch one of those and train it into a Kadabra right away. All right. Darkness of Balls. Oops. 1 Yugi's. Yugi's. And 1 Wigged Pack. Abra is your favorite as well? Sweet. Yeah, big fan of the Psychic Pokemon. I also liked Drowsy Hypno. Drowsy Hypno and Abra Kadabra Alakazam. All right, just the Snubble. He bought in a decent amount. It's been going up since then. Well, maybe that's why people are buying Dogecoin right now. Maybe they're like, oh, digital currency is the future. Mom, we need blue eyes. Let's see what we get. Bitcoin whales will dump before the summer. They always do. Around March and April is when Bitcoin tanks almost yearly. Yeah, you know, it's weird. I see it as like this money-making opportunity. This is the thing. Like, again, I feel there's people who just play these digital currencies like a game, and they wouldn't be playing unless somebody else was losing money. You know what I mean? Because that's necessarily how it works. Somebody else has to lose money. Artifact Lancia, and polymerization. Ah, man. No blue eyes, white dragon that time. Finally, we got Rockruff and Garbodor. Woo! Bitcoin only up 60% this year. Shake my head. All right, we'll go ahead and grab... Actually, I think you have a bag right here. Vegas wasn't built on winners. That's a good saying. I've never heard of that one. Vegas wasn't built on winners. Oh, wait, we've already got his name. Mister is hiding the blue. Gregory Moore, here's your bag. How much does Blue Eyes go for anyways? Too lazy to research Yu-Gi-Oh! He actually last sold for $800 as a PSA 10. I believe he sold for $800. Remember to have a healthy dose of waffles. I know you just meant waffles. Next up, we have Eduardo Pascual. What's up, man? He says, 1 wigged. If it don't get anything good, can you open the Ancient Origins in my bag? YOLO. All right, sounds good. Oh, it's just the code cards. Eduardo, we're going to open up your Ancient Origins now. Love when you talk about this stuff. Yeah, you're talking about, like, all this Bitcoin stuff. Well, here's the thing. Like, let's say I was not into Pokemon cards. I didn't like Pokemon cards. Let's say I wasn't. I would be doing Bitcoin all day because I'm that kind of person. I would be buying Bitcoin as much as I can. And then when you have an unusual event occur, like let's say Elon Musk buys X amount of it, I'd probably sell it off when I believe that it's about to start falling. So I'd probably just be doing that all the time. And the reason I don't is because I'm doing Pokemon cards. But I look over at the digital currencies and I just sort of see it as kind of a game that people play to get rich. That's it. I don't really see it as, it's not a company. It doesn't produce a product. People don't put Bitcoin in a display shelf at home. And anyone who wants to make up a digital currency and get enough people to use it can make up a digital currency, as far as I know. So I look at it and I go, oh, all right. And I don't understand the value of Bitcoin. At least with, let's say, gold, at least the banks will actually hold a reserve of gold. China will hold a reserve of gold. You know, but Bitcoin, it to me, it just seems kind of like BitConnect. Who remembers BitConnect? BitConnect! You know, it's all hype. And then it's clever guys who dump their coins, you know, they sell out when it's reached an unusual peak, and then they just buy back in, I'm guessing. And this is what, by the way, this is what causes all the highs and lows. Because if people strictly bought, there would never be any lows. It would just go straight up. So the way Bitcoin's really working is somebody's dumping their coins every time. They go, oh, time to make somebody else lose money. That's what they do. They sell out and then buy back down at the bottom of the dip. And so to me, it's like this valueless thing that somehow also makes you money just because it's a game. And I have a term for that. It's like gambling. You know what I mean? If I buy into Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola produces Coca-Cola, and then they turn a profit because people buy Coca-Cola. And then you put part of the profits into your pocket as a dividend. And again, if you want to talk about a reserve currency, that already exists. It's gold. But Bitcoin, all the things I've been told to believe about it, it just seems more like it's built on the hype and built on the concept of if you don't buy, you're going to miss out. And it works. It works. That's what's so amazing about it. It works. Everyone just believes they're going to get wealthy on it, and that's all you need to get wealthy on it. Is to get enough people to believe they're going to get wealthy on it. Well, yeah, the first movers are going to get real wealthy, but inevitably, if it gets replaced by better technology or disrupted by better hacking technology or regulated by government, what's really going to happen to Bitcoin? What's really going to happen to it? And so everyone's really like sharks trying to get hungry or trying to get very wealthy. And I would totally relate to that. I totally get that. I just don't know what the end game to it is. And I think that Elon Musk, I think he's very aware that people just do whatever he tells them to do. So I think Elon Musk knew if he bought 1.5 billion Bitcoin, everyone else is going to go, oh, see, Elon Musk is in it. I'm going to buy some now too. So it's really interesting. It's almost like, remember Logan Paul, he bought these Pokemon cards. He must have known he was going to cause the market to be manipulated by buying those boxes. I'll secretly buy these boxes and then make a big announcement, and the price of the value of these things will explode. And he was right. They did. That's exactly what Pokemon cards did. And I look at that and I go, wow, that's something only a really rich person could get away with. You know what I mean? That's something only someone really rich is going to be able to get away with. And so Elon Musk, by buying this Bitcoin, he just made himself wealthy by driving the hype up on something that's almost primarily driven by hype. I think that's what actually keeps digital currencies moving, is hype. And if the belief in the currency ever eroded, there would be so many people that would lose so much money so fast. It would be really astounding. Anyways, let's get back to it. It's just something I think about because it's a fun topic. It's similar to like what we're doing over here. If people ever decided they didn't want Pokemon cards, it could pop. It could all come collapsing down. The value of it could. And people like to talk about that in their videos. They like to make oh, the bubble. People like to talk about that a lot because everyone's concerned about it. But it could happen. You know, Beanie Babies. Oh, is it just another Beanie Babies craze? I guess the difference for me, though, is with the Pokemon cards, here's some of the things I like. Here's some of the things I like the most. I like the fact that you hold it in your hand. It's tangible. And most importantly, when it comes to collectibles, you actually display it. And there's some nostalgia to it. I don't think people get nostalgia for Bitcoin in any way. It's just like a scoreboard in a video game. And they go, hey, my scoreboard's real high. Tyler says, I requested shipping and free channel, but I didn't talk about free shipping. You just intercepted my live shipping. Nice. Yeah, the live shipping, I just got charged $15 for it, so I'm hoping it went through. But anyways, obviously people are making a lot of money off of Bitcoin. It's just when I look at how is Bitcoin's working. Remember with GameStop kind of collapsed and all that, and some people lost their life savings, by the way. If you watch a lot of TikTok, some people talk about it. They're like, here's what I lost, and they show you their screen. You go, wow, this guy didn't just lose his savings. He actually went negative. What the, right? And he's like, well, I'm still going to hold, right? That's what they'll say. I'm still holding, diamond hands. When you look at that, you go, this could happen to anything. And it makes me stop and ask, what am I basing the value of what I'm buying on? And I think with something like Bitcoin, you're just really betting that it won't ever be regulated in a very serious way, and you're betting it won't ever be replaced by superior technology or hacked. But I really deeply feel like one day it will be. And that's why I own a little bit of Bitcoin, but I just don't want to buy any more of it. I don't know if you saw, but sorry for saying you're dumb, but gold is going to skyrocket with nanotechnology and medicine since it would contain tiny amounts of unsalvageable gold. Wow. That would be cool. Yeah, so one of the reasons people buy silver is because silver gets used in our goods. So silver is, they can mine it faster than gold, but it also gets consumed in all kinds of products. So they say, well, silver eventually has to go up because it keeps getting consumed. And that's why people buy silver. And gold also gets used a little bit, but it usually gets salvaged. That's why he mentioned is unsalvageable. So if there was some kind of gold product that was unsalvageable, the price of gold would rise a little bit from it, right? All right, Mr. Alejandro says, second order, Mr. 2 Cosmic, 1 Custom Booster. You got it. 2 Cosmics, he says. I got something to show you. It's not crazy to own metals and digital currency. Well, I actually don't mind the gold medals at all, or the metals. The digital currency, while I know people are making money off of the digital currency, and I love the hype, there were a lot of people who got rich in Ponzi schemes too, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Pyramid schemes, Ponzi schemes, they're similar to each other. There were people who got rich in those, okay? But I look at those digital currencies and I say, what's the bedrock of the digital currency? Other than people just want to buy something that it's a currency and the government can't control it. It's like, are you sure that the government can't control digital currencies? All right, pack number 1. And pack number 2. Let's see what you get in your customs. Anyone against Bitcoin must be smarter than Elon Musk. Well, precisely. So Elon Musk knows you're going to cheerlead for him this way, and you'll blindly buy whatever he buys. And so that's what I would call a product that is going up in price pretty much only on hype. Duraludon. It's Duraludon. Sweet. Mister. That's precisely how hype works. Like Pokemon and Logan. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, that's the example I brought up earlier. Like Pokemon and Logan. Logan Paul, he knew by buying Pokemon that he would drive up the hype for Pokemon and that the price of Pokemon will travel up because of it. And so he said, all I have to do is buy this thing and I'll become wealthy off of it. And then not only did he drive the hype up after buying into the hobby, he sold off the packs on a flip. And he sold them so fast. So that's why he's doing it again. Logan Paul's getting enormously wealthy from what he's doing. But at least with Pokemon, I understand the end game for Pokemon is people actually collect these and look at them. There is some value to that. All right, Mr. Alexander, no crazy luck this time. Let's find your bag. I don't fully understand Bitcoin. I don't know if I ever will. I really think it's just a game for people to get wealthy off of the hype that you're always going to be able to sell the Bitcoin for more money to the next guy, always. Kind of like people who believe an economy can only grow, you know? It's going to grow forever. So no, the economy is going to reach its peak at some point. And then you're going to have to move your money into something else because once an object reaches its peak in hype and it's no longer appreciating, well, it doesn't pay dividends, does it? Bitcoin doesn't have dividends. So once it stops growing in price, really smart people have to pull their money out so that they can put it into something that pays out dividends. That's my thought. Now, is Bitcoin done growing? I don't know. I don't think it is. You forgot Ancient. Oh my God, let's get that Ancient. Mr. Eduardo, let's do it right now. I think you should do more research. Well, I am. I'm doing research on it every day right now. Crack open a McDonald's pack. Well, I'm afraid we opened them all at the beginning. Here goes. Golurk. Oh my gosh, it's Golurk. Woo! Here you go, mister. What will you do when Elon fully pulls out and leaves everyone hanging? Yeah, so that's a very good point you are making. If now that Elon Musk has bought in And the price of Bitcoin has driven up. If Elon Musk were to ever quietly pull his money back out, he's going to make a killing, and everyone's going to freak out. You see what I'm saying? And that's how hype kind of works. Alexander, what's up, man? He says, wait, I already did that one. Oh, that's right. We went backwards and took care of Estuardo. Now we have Derek Withrow. What's up, Derek Withrow? He wants 1 XY Evolution. Oh, man. 1 XY Evolution. Oops. And 1 Wigged Pack. It's surprisingly easy to bet against Bitcoin. Here goes. Ah, man, just a cold pack. Must be the next pack that's hot. By the way, it's 176 minutes in. I say we start wrapping up, guys. You can do a last round of orders, but that's it, okay? No more orders after that. So it'll be 3 hours and 4 minutes. Sneap. If you make an order, you might want to tell us in chat because sometimes it takes a minute for it to register in PayPal. It's Tesla that bought it, and Tesla who is going to accept payments in Bitcoin. All right, here we go. Vulpix Dog Trio. Hey, that's not Charizard. Diglett Metapod. Sweet. What I'm going to do for you, Mr. Derek, you're going to take home the whole round because these packs have gotten that expensive. There's Dugtrio, and here's Vulpix. Mr. Derek. Got Dave, Drake, Dayton, Evan, Elliot, Esco, Facher, Daniel. Yeah, you know, I guess I'll end talking about Bitcoin by mentioning this one last thing that I've already said earlier, but I just want to repeat it. I think one of the biggest predictors of the future of Bitcoin is or digital currencies, I should say, is left up to how the government regulates or does not regulate the currency, because that's one of its biggest selling points, is whether or not it gets regulated. But I would say that right now we have a Democratic supermajority. The Democrats have a supermajority. We know that the US dollar is being printed like crazy. So the US dollar is being printed really fast. We know they're going to want to increase the national debt and borrow a lot of money and print a lot of money. And they have a supermajority. And so if they want to pass any kind of legislation to keep people from hiding their money into something like Bitcoin, or maybe they want to make sure that the government gets its cut out of Bitcoin, they can pass any legislation they want right now because they don't have to fight with the Republicans so much. There's not so much of a fight. They got the president, they barely got the Senate, but they've got the Senate, and they've got the House on pretty much a good lockdown as well. So that's the other thing. If you had a gridlocked government, then I would not be so concerned about it, but you do not have a gridlocked government. The Democrats can actually get things done if they want to. So it just seems like a risky move. It does. The Democrats don't have a supermajority, though. Yeah, they do. Democrats have a supermajority right now. Supermajority is when you control the House and the Senate and the presidency. Even though I support BTC, I still sold a good chunk after the Elon pump. Hype can always crash prices so much later on. All right. You got to buy back in. You got to buy the dip, man. You got to buy the dip. Kamala is a tiebreaker. That's right. Right now the Senate is tied between the Democrats and the Republicans. This is great for anyone who didn't understand this. It's a tie, so they have equal voting power, except they don't. Since the presidency went to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, she gets to do a tie-breaking vote, and she's always going to vote for the left because that's what you do when if you're a Democrat, you vote for the Democrats. If you're a Republican, you vote for the Republicans. So it's not a tied It's not a tied Senate. She will vote to the left each time. So unless the Republicans can convince a few Democrats to vote against their own party, which I think absolutely will not happen, the Democrats are going to be able to pass probably whatever legislature they want to pass regarding digital currencies. And so we're at a point where it's like, I guess the question is, will they pass anything? And what would they pass if they wanted to? You know what I mean? Will they touch it? Maybe they won't touch it. Maybe they'll be like, we don't care. Just as long as you pay taxes after you convert your dollars, Just as long as you pay taxes when you convert your Bitcoin to dollars. Maybe that's the only thing they care about in the end. Mr. Adam Mundorf, 1 wigged pack. It don't, well, not a big dip, but definitely goes lower and higher, we'll admit. Raichu, 2 Democrats don't want to do loan forgiveness, so we will see what happens. Oh, man, loan forgiveness is going to go through. I think it will. I think it will, because there's so many people in debt. I think that's just the way of government these days. It's a centrally planned government, welfare state. And if enough people have debt, the government is going to buy your debt from you. They're going to be like, okay, here's your debt. Because if you're the Democrat who doesn't want to do that, right after the Democrats won a supermajority, you're the Democrat who's about to lose their position of power in the next elections. Just won't work. I would be very surprised if they don't pass student loan debt forgiveness. Very, very surprised. Been paying off my student loans for 12 years, says Paragraphs. And now somebody like me, who has been paying the minimum on his loan and deferring payments, is just going to have the whole thing probably paid off by the end of the Biden administration. I don't know how long he'll be in power, but I'll probably just get it all paid off for free. Baron says, Mister, I believe they actually have a simple majority right now. Hot Steak says, I know so many parents who told their kids go to any school. Whew. Eric Beltran said, 2 custom packs and 1 cosmic. I have a large bag on the sidebar. All right, you got it, Eric. Mr. Eric. 1 cosmic, 2 customs. Democrats, what they are today, weren't really a thing till the late 90s. Haven't seen anything promising. 2 customs. Oh, nice. You got this vintage Charmander from 2004. And Nickit and Pseudo Wudo. Ultra Prism. When? We don't have Ultra Prism yet, but we'll get some Ultra Prism. Ultra Prism really shot up in price pretty fast. Actually, I mean, I got Ultra Prism right now. I got a case of Ultra Prism. I could just crack it open if I wanted. That's sitting in the closet right now, though. We talked about the go to school yesterday. Yeah, we talked a little bit about school. I have some strong feelings about school. You know, getting back on that subject of school, though, I want to mention this to everyone to follow up what I said the other day. I was thinking about it while I was taking my morning poop. I was thinking about it. I am extremely pro-education. It's not that I believe people shouldn't be educated. It's more like the other way around. I believe that being educated is more important than has ever been at any time in human history. The problem is the education you receive at public school is super outmoded, super obsolete, and it teaches you how to be a poor employee rather than a wealthy asset owner. And I think that's what I have an issue with. It's a school system that's not very competitive, is how I see it. So the reason I'm so passionate about it is because I believe education became significantly more important over time, and the quality of the education you're getting isn't good enough. So that's how I actually feel about education. All right, Eric Beltran. He said he got a bag on the sidebar. Here it is. Lunastra. I love Ultra Prism. It made me pretty upset when Twice Baked Jake said it was only a good set now because of the Lily full art. No, it's got some cool cards in it. Glaceon, Leafeon, Palkia, Dialga. It's also got the Cynthia in it too, not just Lily. School is important to keep people out of trouble. You mean like babysit your kids? Man, I don't want to watch my kids. I'll send them off to school. School babysit them. Mr. Joe Harris. How's it going, Joe? 3 Rebel Clash. I had never seen 3 pretty best Rebel Clashes. Can I send my cards to you for grading? Yes, it's possible to do that. You can send me a message in Discord, and I'll get you some information about that. Sneep. Exactly, otherwise they will commit crime. Man, I find that so hard to believe because when I was younger, I just couldn't imagine myself running around commit crime. Are kids really like that? Kids just run around commit crime if you don't force them to go to school? That just sounds bad. People really have kids all criminals? That's no good. But, you know, you're probably right. Especially young boys probably tempted to do some bad stuff if they, you know, the whole idle hands saying or whatever. Idle hands or the devil's something. You're from the city. What does that mean? Are people in the city different from people in the suburbs? What's up, fan? He says, why do people hate kids? Because they're little bitches. Thank you. This has been my TED Talk. Joe Harris. Mr. Joe, picking up Sandaconda. Kids who get no discipline end up in jail. I don't know if it's just discipline, but they need a father who can teach them how to be a successful young man. You know, somebody to emulate. Oh, my father's a hard worker. My dad was a crazy hard worker. And I realized later in life that paid off because I just kind of copied what he did. In my mind, I did. It's Vahan Gavandian. What's up, man? He says 2 customs and 2 orders of battle. All right. 2 orders. You got it. And 2 customs. We got Zorark Hollow. School only helped the ones who wanted to escape. Woo, man, there must be something hiding in those custom packs right now. Mister, I ate 15 Happy Meals and I broke the McDonald's toilet. Yeah, you getting those Pokemon cards? Can't let any of that food go to waste. We got a fridge full of McDonald's little kitty milks right now. My wife's been drinking those. She drinks a lot of milk. I grew up never drinking milk. When I was a kid, we didn't drink it, and so I still don't drink milk. What's the cheapest Pokemon card pack? Good question. I don't know. We make stupidity famous. That's why all kids are doing stupid stuff on the internet. Yeah, like the Cash Me Outside girl, and I guess just whatever the latest trend is. Seems like you can get super wealthy and famous just not doing anything. And then you have like scientists who are changing the world. You can't even name them. You have no clue who they are. You never hear about them. Wrong idols. Wrong people to emulate. And America is like falling behind compared to other countries like Japan and South Korea in terms of education and intelligence and productivity. And it's like, what's going on? It's like, well, we sort of glorify doing nothing. Why do we glorify it? It's in the music videos. You watch the music videos. It's just like, yeah. I got my drugs and I hate cops and bitches and hoes, I guess. But I didn't start a business and I'm not a scientist and I didn't invest my money. And it's kind of like, oh, well, now we're poor and broken families and STDs. And dad went to buy milk and he didn't come back. And everyone hates each other. Mr. Vahan. The kid who just got shot while pranking someone. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, man. I guarantee you nobody feels sorry for him, which is sad a little bit. I mean, he did die, but he was running at a group with like a butcher knife, like a fake butcher knife. Isn't that what happened? That's what I think I read. Not everyone manifests music in that way, though. That's a good point, But Thompson. You know, there's some music I like, and it's not exactly the kind of music you would model your life around, but I still listen to it, and I'm still productive. So that's a very fair point. But I'm just saying, if you listen to like some old classical music coming out of Austria, and it's all like complicated, beautiful sounding music, and you compare it to like what we listen to today, and you're like, oh man, we gotta be dumber. There's no way we are not dumber today than we were back then. You know what I mean? I think I was reading some article that said human intelligence peaked in like the time of like the Greeks and the Romans. And it was having to do with humans overcoming nature. And that forces your mind to have to like adapt and be very intelligent. And you're still getting killed off by nature if you're stupid. So it was natural selection going on. And now we're in 2021 and you can be a complete idiot. And somebody will still feed you and put you in a house and you deserve this and you deserve that. Nature will never get you. And then you can have 10 children and we'll all raise the children for you too. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like, it's a very interesting concept. I assure you, we have to be more intelligent today than we were 100 years ago. Oh, so Mr. Pokemon, let me make sure I define this. So I don't mean better educated. We're definitely better educated today. We just know more. We've had more time. They're talking about human IQ. Okay, so in studies on IQ, they think that human IQ peaked back then. It peaked and it never got any higher than that. So that's what they're referring to, okay, to be more specific. Humans were never smarter than they were at that point. And that's a really interesting thing. I think there was a study that came out that said like IQ levels were actually falling. This was in Europe. IQ levels falling in Europe. And it makes you think, you know, there's concepts like genetic expression, your body adapts to what it needs to do, but we're not really doing anything. I'm opening Pokemon cards, guys. I'm not surviving in the wild against a tiger. I'm just opening cards at a table. So how smart does my brain really have to be? It doesn't have to get smarter. That's my point. I don't have to get any smarter than I am right now. Have babies, open up some Pokemon cards, and die. So my brain doesn't need to adapt to anything. You know what I mean? So that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about education. Yeah, our education today, we know more. But I'm talking about physically. Your brain's physical, right? It's like a mechanism. It's like a wrench. Your brain's a mechanism. It doesn't have a need to evolve anymore. It's done. It's like we peaked already. That's what I'm trying to say. Tyler went. He says, 1 Vivid Voltage, I have a bag, and sent you a message about my intercepted package. Woohoo! All right. Sounds good, Tyler. He says, Mr. Average people were stupid back then. Oh, yeah? Is that a fact? It's like a wrench made out of jelly. That's right. It's a jelly wrench. Let's go ahead and hit play on that music. The music paused. Actually, let me rewind the music. Or not. Hello? There it goes. You're smoking crack, mister. We haven't even made AI yet. Mister, if I was smoking crack, then I would be a guy who smoked crack. Got him. But I'm just saying, like, your smartest people in the world aren't having 10 kids anymore. Your smartest people in the world maybe have 1 child. You know what I mean? And I don't know what that means for the human race, but we're not breeding ourselves super intelligent, is what I suspect. I don't know if you guys ever think about that kind of stuff. So Mr. Tyler, he's already got a bag. And there was like this great episode of Star Trek where eventually they had like this super intelligent computer that was running everything in their society for them. And they reached a point where nobody in the society was smart enough to fix the computer when the computer started to break down. And I almost wonder, maybe this is an old Star Trek episode. Super nerdy, guys. But it was an old Star Trek episode. And I was like, wow, that's so relevant for what's going on today. You don't have to do a lot of thinking now. Google does the thinking for you. The media will tell you how to feel. Facebook will be your friend. And you don't need a job. You just need a centrally planned economy where the government gives you a stimulus check every week. And you just can lay around on the couch and masturbate and eat potato chips now. But it's like most of us aren't smart enough to fix the computer that makes any of this run. You know what I mean? The computers, the technology, none of us know how to do that. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. All right, I'm going on. It's a fun conversation. Tyler went. Baron says idiocracy is actually happening. Woo! Mister, we only need waifus. Government mandated waifus, right? Do you know how many people don't even be out here to Google and would rather sit there and not know stuff? Right, people don't even Google stuff anymore. They're just like, I don't know, I don't care. Maybe that's a good thing. I feel like knowledge is definitely better now, says Mastermind. Let me go ahead and refresh. Give me a moment. I got to mute and cough. Woo. I'm talking too much. Let me have a sip of this. By the way, we're not that close to artificial intelligence, in my opinion. You guys would be surprised how not smart computer programs are. That's why the people in the Middle East, non-Western world hate us, because we devolved down to this, and the next generation is going to be even worse. The people in the Middle East definitely have some much stronger conservative values, and they are much more patriarchal, which I can respect, actually. I can respect that. I just don't agree with women being forced to wear stuff on their faces, and I think that's a little dehumanizing. And just like I don't agree with the whole circumcising a dude's pee-pee, you know, they cut the skin off of a little kid's dick. He doesn't get a choice. So it's just like old traditions from another time. And I'm just not that religious anyways. So, but yeah, they definitely are much more patriarchal. And, you know, surprise, surprise, they actually have families in the Middle East. And they will probably not have that problem of nobody having children for a long time. And it makes me wonder if the West could collapse simply because we stop having babies because we're so free and woke and in the future. But it's like, what does that even mean? You know what I mean? Oh wow, we're so smart. We're so smart. We decided not to have our own heirs. Adam Moondorf, you ready, Adam? Here goes Adam. Adam ordered 2 wicked packs. Mr. Moondorf. Oh, what do we got here? PSA 9, number 241. Give me a second. Oh my God, will it just show up? Here it is. Woo! All right, Mr. Adam Moondorf. You also got 1 more pack. Let's see what's in the other pack. Metatite and Moo Moo Milk. Metatite and Moo Moo Milk. The issue of no longer having families is one of my most important topics. I think it's basically the end of your society. So if people believe that protecting a society has any value at all, which obviously I do, you have to believe that people are having children at a replacement rate. You have to have enough children to take care of your parents and to make the society functional. And I suppose a country could shrink, but I think one of the problems with a shrinking country, besides the fact that your economy suffers, is you risk losing your identity as a country. I think that's one of the things that happens. So you have to have a family. You have to have a family unit. And I feel like in the future, nobody wants to marry. Boys and girls hate each other. Boys just want to rub off to whatever they're going to rub off to. Girls want to be slaves to money. They're going to work for, they don't want to have a husband, but they're going to work for the man anyways at the corporate level. And we're obsessed with our sexuality, just all these things that have nothing to do with wealth and family. Wealth and family. So, I guess your wife working is part of wealth. My wife works. Mr. Adam, kids are expensive. Hey, that's part of the problem, actually. That is part of the problem. Kids are too expensive. And you know, how are you supposed to have a kid when you're not making enough money to pay for it? That's a serious problem. You know, in the past, our great-grandparents, they paid almost nothing to buy a house. They could pay their house off in just a few years. They buy the house and pay the whole thing off. And college costs nothing as well. But now you pull out these massive loans. You're basically an indentured servant to the banks and you're a vehicle of profit for these places. But it's all part of a bigger complicated problem about supply and demand and whether or not college actually provides you with the degree that's valuable. A lot of people are told they have to go to college and it's going to make them wealthy. And I think that's true if you're going to be like a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer. You're going to be a technician. You're going to be so many things, maybe a financier. If you're going to school and taking some kind of liberal arts thing and it doesn't directly translate into a job, what you're telling me is you're going to take on a $60,000 debt. And that's the end of you. You're just not going to afford children now because you pay the debt. You know, your child is your debt to the school. And it's just dramatically sad and overpriced. Overpriced in the first place. Woo! Mr. Adam Moondorf. Been really wanting that Red's Pikachu. Now it's time for Rick and Morty in bed. Rick and Morty. I'm just a little smarter because I watch Rick and Morty. How does that, I'm trying to remember how that old meme goes. To be fair, you have to be an intellectual to understand Rick and Morty. That's a good show. I finished watching the last season of it with my wife earlier last month. Mr. Tenzenberg, he says 1 wig pack. Oof. Mr. Tenzenberg, you might be missing that. Oh, it's Heracross and Rotom phone. But you know, it's funny. You were so close to pulling that Red's Pikachu, Tenzenberg. You were off by 1. Oops, not this one. And you would have had 2 of these guys. How wild would that have been, Tenzenberg? 2 Red's Pikachu in the same night if you had pulled that. Mr. Girls like the extra skin. Come on, tell the boys. It's true, it's true. Who would vote to make their pee-pee smaller? I don't think anyone would. Men are almost obsessed with having a larger pee-pee. And then your mom and dad are part of a religion and they say, now your pee-pee small. All right, I think that's the last order of the night. I'm just doing one last refresh. It is the last order of the night. Lots of fun talks, guys. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream.